Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Die Party Night City, the final episode of Die Party Night City, I might add. This is a Cyberpunk 2020 adventure. We're on week number 41, I want to say. It's been a while, guys. It's been a road, and we've finally come to the end, at least for season 2. I do believe we will be bringing this back at some point, but as it stands right now, this is the final episode for quite a while. So let's go around and introduce everyone who will be playing and their characters for the final time tonight. Up first, we have Tessichka. It's been a while since I've had to say that. Who will be playing Nina
Good
Kitten.
job. Hi. So I'm Tess. I stream action RPGs, FPS games. I always wear a heart rate monitor. I have a lot of pets, especially cats. They're amazing. Super into Destiny right now and The Surge. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I play Nina, who I'm gonna miss. It's gonna be hard to let go of her, but it's been a good run. And I'm excited for things to come.
Your first RPG character generally sticks with you the longest. My first character, was a guy named Walzer, and he rode around a dragon. It was pretty fucking cool. Yeah. So what have you been doing the last 2 weeks?
Oh God, I have no idea. Streaming,
Mm-hmm.
streaming, more streaming, doing charity streams, streaming some more, doing more charity streams, streaming some more, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much.
Yeah.
Running a little bit here and there, trying to.
Nice. What did you think of the Destiny 2 reveal that they did, gameplay reveal?
It looks awesome, and I wish that it was live already.
So I
Pretty
don't
much.
know.
I'm a little apprehensive about some of the things, namely the delay in the PC launch.
Oh, wait.
So they haven't announced the date for the PC launch, and there may be an indefinite delay. Some people say that it'll be like 2 weeks or less than a month. Other people say that it might be a little longer. We really have no idea. So that makes me nervous.
Yeah. That
Um,
sucks.
yeah, I mean, it might not be that long. It might just be 2 weeks, and then it'll be no big deal. But if it's longer, I'll be very sad.
Yeah.
Regardless, I basically went ahead and pre-ordered it on PS4, and once the pre-order actually becomes available on PC, I'll do that too. I'll play it however I need to. One thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the lock to 30 frames per second on console. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Especially these days. But hopefully the PC will launch soon enough, and then I'll be on that and it'll be fine, except there's no dedicated servers on PC. That makes me a little nervous. So I have a feeling that there will be some issues to iron out.
Growing pains, you could say.
Yeah. Those are to be expected. But from what they showed of the gameplay, it looks amazing.
How different does it look from? Because I'm interested in playing it, but I've never played Destiny 1 because, console shooter, that. So, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, okay, that looks kind of cool. They got, like, some open spaces. They got, like, a war zone or whatever, but, like, I can't tell if it's any different. From what I know, there's no new classes that they've announced yet, so, they might have...
So the way Destiny works is there's 3 main classes, but each class has 3 subclasses, right? So it's more than it looks like there is. And so I think they're adding 1 new subclass to each class. So it'll be familiar to former players, but it'll be a whole new subclass. Because basically, even if you play Destiny 1 and you have a character that's maxed and you want to carry it over, you can carry over the look of your character, but the base of the story is that you lose everything, right? All of your abilities and all of your stuff that you got in Destiny 1, you lose, because what gives you that, the light is what gives you that. And basically the beginning of Destiny 2 is that the light is trapped in this crazy thing. And so it's taken away from you and you have to fight to get it back, which is really cool. It's a really cool idea. It's a really cool way to give people a clean slate so that new people coming in can fully enjoy the game without feeling like all of these people that have played it for 3 years know way more than they do and have way more than they do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cool mechanic, I think, and it's a cool change up in the story. And it definitely, one thing that makes me super happy is it looks like there's going to be a lot more story. I mean, there was more cinematic in the trailer than there is in there probably wasn't the whole first 2 years of Destiny 1. So that already says a lot. Yeah, it's much better. And their open world stuff, it looks like there's going to be so much more. It's going to be so much more to do outside of just like the one raid. And I mean, that the one raid I'm sure will be good and fun and etc. But there'll be a lot more to do besides just the end game stuff. There'll be like endless stuff in the world to do, which is fantastic. So I'm excited for it.
More like how it worked in the Division than say how it works now with Destiny. I don't know.
A little bit. I would say a little bit. I mean, the Division is different in a lot of different ways. But yeah, a little bit more like how it worked in Division. There'll just be more to do. There'll be stuff to do for everyone. There'll be stuff to do for PvP people. There'll be stuff to do for PvE people that aren't ready for raids or don't want to do raids or whatever. There'll be stuff just in the overarching world, and there's all new worlds. There's 3 all new worlds, and they're gorgeous. And it'll be so much more than this kind of like on the rails route to follow that we currently have in Destiny 1 for like patrols and stuff. There'll be an actual open world with adventures everywhere and like places to explore, and you can just go all over and discover crazy things to do, and there'll always be more to do there. It'll be worth it to do them.
Cool.
So it'll be neat.
All right, from up high in the clouds to probably down low in probably the indie space. Well, probably not. Let's talk to Peachy. Hey, sir. How you doing?
I haven't actually been playing an indie game.
What?
I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Can't stop playing The Surge. Can't stop.
Oh,
stop.
You mean that indie game, The Surge? Yeah, I've heard about it.
Not an indie. It's so good.
Is it actually an indie? Because
no,
I feel like
that company used to do indie stuff, but they've moved up.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same developer that did Lords of the Fallen, and I mean, indies are great. Don't get me wrong, but they're definitely. I don't feel like the way that they priced it. It's not a AAA game, at least on PC. It is priced at AAA on console, but it's. I mean, it feels amazing. It feels like Dark Souls Plus. So it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. It's worth $60. It's worth everything. It's a wonderful game.
Basically what Tess said. I'm really enjoying that. I'm currently farming some armor and stuff.
Yep.
So it's pretty boring. I haven't been doing that on stream. I actually played Alien Isolation.
Yeah, I saw that. How is it, man?
Gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
It actually gives me anxiety. I've seen people play it and I've laughed at them. I'm going, look at that. And then I'm playing it. I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh my God, I'm going to die.
Locker hiding simulator.
Yeah.
I've hidden in like 2 lockers.
I purposefully avoid role-playing games not role-playing games, scary games like that. So one of these days I'm just going to sit down and play them all and be like, meh. Yeah, so.
I would like to see that.
Really? Okay.
But no, mostly The Surge. When I'm offline, it's The Surge. When I accidentally do a 12-hour stream, it's probably The Surge. I didn't plan on that.
Okay.
What you need to do, Henley, is when you start doing like all the scary games, have it launch when you launch a new emote that's like a little hen chicken doing like a shitting himself.
I mean, I already have that made.
Hen poop.
Hen poop, yeah.
You have an emote of a shitting cock.
All right, a cupping.
Speaking of shitting cocks.
Rule 34.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can describe it any way you want, but it's literally just a chicken making an oh shit face. So you know.
Oh, okay. All right, that's a little more highbrow than I was thinking. That's me.
You've never even looked at my emotes, have you? Anyway, let's go on over to Fuzzy Freaks. What up?
Hello, how are you? Good evening, morning, good morning. But yeah, hi. Oh man, I've mostly been. I actually had to go at the new Morrowind expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. because I got a thing going, hey, we're letting content creators write early, and I was like, I'll have a go. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I tried Elder Scrolls Online when it first sort of was.
So you're doing the Morrowind stuff then?
Yeah.
That's actually out now. Okay.
It's in early access now.
The Morrowind expansion for the Elder Scroll Online game is in early access.
Yeah. Well, you know, as in early access, as in people who have bought it, you know. Bought the
like a pre-order.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay,
that kind of early access, not early access as in it's incomplete. But yeah.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, no, it's just in early access because, like, you know, if you bought the fancy pack, you get to play it now and things. But yeah, I got to try it out and so it kind of feels a bit like Morrowind.
I saw the intro for it, like the first 30 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Morrowind.
It does, like you pull into Saint Denis, and it's just like.
But
yes,
I would say,
Saint Denis,
yeah,
yes.
it is. It's the same place, but then they're just like, yeah, we got a major quest line in like the first like.
And it's just like, literally you get whisked off to meet Vivek in like fucking. You can literally do it in like 10 minutes. It's just like, hi Vivek, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Good, thank you. Just like, you know, bold and you know, yeah, I'm bold and floating. That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That game looked. I mean, like, I don't remember anything about Elder Scrolls Online. I remember
playing...
ESO.
I tried ESO when it first came out, and it was kind of trash.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Yeah, it was not a fan. It's, how can I put it? The gameplay is a lot better. It seems to be. It's a lot more fun than I remember.
It's kind of interesting you say that because, like, I do the rounds of like watching people complain about MMO updates, and there were so many people complaining about the patches and nerfs they did to the characters in Elder Scrolls Online. Like when the
I think
Morrowind
because I
came out.
barely played it, it's just like it's just like this is all right. I quite enjoy this. It's one of those I don't tend to play a lot of MMOs, so if I was going to play it, I just bimble around offline. The downside is it feels smaller than like Morrowind. Like you know the game world of Morrowind was actually quite small, sort of thing.
Yeah, that surprised me too. Like Morrowind, like you look at the map, you're like, oh man, this is massive, but then you'd start walking, you're like, how that it's tiny. Like,
but this actually feels smaller than that. It all feels really compressed. Like you can fucking see Vivek from Saint Denis. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's like a 5-minute walk away.
Yeah, but you can just strata over there in 10 seconds. Like.
Yeah, but it's fun though. It's fun. I'm not sure how much longevity it's got for me, but yeah, I quite like the fishing. It's just like press E to fish, press E to pull when the rod wobbles. Great, because the fucking I don't know. I just find it weirdly like, you know, I caught a fish.
Can they just make a streaming game where it's literally just fishing with other streamers? Like, do you know how many fucking streamers would be like, oh my god, fishing, like I hear that like so much. Like when Final Fantasy the new one came out, everyone was like, fucking fishing, man. You know, like
yeah, I mean, like fucking what was it? Black Desert Online had a fishing mini game.
Yes, Black Desert Online was so good. I wish I could play that game, but it was just like, yo, fuck you. You want to grind? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, you're going to grind, bitch, and you're going to enjoy it and buy a house and do these things and link these trade routes and do this. And it's like, fuck, I just want to play the game. No.
Get on a boat and get fucked up by other players because it's fun. And it's like,
man. But I didn't like them. It's like, you know, a fucking quick time event sort of thing. And it's just like, press this button, then this button. And I'm just like, I just want to fucking get a fish. Pull the thing. There we go.
Weldonfishing.net. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll buy it.
And I've also been doing a run through of...
Wait, was that a fishing pun there, Henry?
It was. What were you saying, Fuzz?
I've also been doing a run through of Thief again, Thief Trilogy. There is no fourth game.
Yeah, there is no Crystal Skull.
Yep. Fuck you, Peachy. But yeah, and it's still good. Although I was definitely sort of like, Thief 2 is definitely my favorite because Thief 1, it's like they hadn't quite refined it. So you're like, yay, barracks! I'll just murder this with my sword, and it's a zombie, and fucking, you know, it definitely doesn't encourage an awful lot of sneaking in some of the He's like, I'm in the fucking Forbidden City now, and it's just like, yay! I don't really need to sneak. I just need to kill things. Yay.
My favorite part of that game is like, aha! You fell down a chest high wall and you can't get back. And it's like, fucking, okay.
Oh no, Garrett's frail matchstick legs have gone crack again. It's just, he's got legs of glass, I swear to God.
I'm a master thief who has the bone density of a carrot.
That's an insult to carrots. Garrett doesn't like milk.
Oh, shit. I mean, it makes his teeth stand out in the dark, and that's bad. Cool. All right. Anything else, Fuzzy?
No, I think that's it. I'll just
right.
sit here and give it to myself.
Floof, let's turn to you, mate. What have you been up to the past 2 weeks for the final episode?
Let's see, what have I been up to? I've been doing a lot of the Surge as well.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, just a lot of that. Die party as normal. This weekend I canceled my model building. I had some personal family emergencies pop up.
Damn.
Now it's fun. But yeah, just the Surge. It's getting me a little salty. There's some bosses that I just annihilate, and then there's this one particular boss that it has killed me more than all the other bosses combined so far. And I was like, and it's just a stupid little thing. I just need to dodge it. And then my character just like stands there, like move. It's like nah, I'm busy. I'm busy getting smacked. And then when I'm not playing Surge, PUBG with my friends or GTA Online, just because.
Yeah, I need to get back. So there is a fucking huge like internet boner going around right now about like the brand new Puggy patch that's coming out.
Ooh,
They're
I
adding.
haven't heard anything about it.
They're adding a new weapon into the game, which is a 9mm sniper rifle that's automatically silenced and has a 4x scope on it by default.
Damn.
And I'm just like, okay. All of a sudden, the UMP is going to become a lot stronger.
Wait, is that the Dragonov type thing?
Yeah, it's the SSN or whatever or something like that.
Yeah, Bob was really excited about that. I've totally been playing a load of PUBG also.
Oh my god, that game is always getting better, and the problem is you need to sink some fucking time into that game to get the right muscle memory.
Yeah, I'm still on my 1-to-1 kill death ratio, which is it's not terrible, but it's not good. Like I can't really get more than 1 kills. I've won plenty of games with a squad because my friends are amazing. They carry me, but I'll still get that 1 kill. I'll get that 1 kill, and then that's it.
I'm really good at suppressing fire.
Yeah.
It's like, I heard a shot. I'm just going to lay down a bunch of bullets in the fake direction of it.
That's almost my situation. My job is to go out and like, all right, guys, I think they might be that way. Okay, I got shot. Yep, they're over there. Go get them. I'm gonna hide behind this tree and just cry because I have no medical.
Yeah, I'm like I can kill motherfuckers in the game. I just can't. Like I'll just be walking along and then I get sniped. I'm like, all right. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that shit, you know?
Nope. Yeah, that's me. I'm not sure what the future holds for me. I was looking forward to Surge, and I haven't been paying attention to any other game news. Destiny 2. The only thing I'm going to add about Destiny 2 that tested it is I'm happy it's on Battle.net for patch support and hacker protection. That's what I'm really happy about. That's really it I can think of to add on it.
Nice. And last but not least, we have Mr. Chippinit. What up, sir?
Hey, it's me, everybody. Hey.
B.
Hey.
C.
I've been playing Final Fantasy, and I've actually been really enjoying it. It's actually a lot of fun.
You mean the MMO?
Yes, Final Fantasy 14, and I'm actually excited about Stormblood coming out soon. So I've seen they just released a live letter today. It was going over a lot of the stuff that they're doing. And it's interesting to go to an MMO where it's like they're saying, okay, here's the player's feedback, and it sounds like a lot of fun, so we're going to do it, instead of, oh, we're just going to stick to our system and hope it ends up working out. Oh, you're complaining, too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. And to the note about like fishing in MMOs, Black Deserts, and what was that other Korean one that had like the big old boats so you could take around and shit like that?
Arcade.
Yes, I got into those exclusively to get a fishing boat and go out fishing.
Arcade was some fucking tasty shit.
It was real fun.
Better than the customization in Black Desert. I could say that much at least.
Black Desert had some crazy customization though. I actually was pretty digging it.
As long as you wanted to be a hot chick or whatever,
True.
yeah.
I mean, Fuzzy, I kind of always want to be a hot chick.
Well, whatever you got wrong, but yeah.
I always
It's
play
like
it
if you
on-
wanted to be a sort of somewhat unattractive woman, it was actually quite hard. It's like you wanted to make somebody with like a lived-in face. Nah.
Oh, arcades, you could do that. I was living testament. I had some of the jankiest looking characters out there, and I was damn proud of them. I'd walk down the street and mobs would die on their own just looking at me. It was
They're
great.
not janky, not janky. Just, somebody who looks like they've seen some shit rather than just like, hello, I'm 12.
Oh no, like I played like a cat chick who just had the downsiest face you've ever seen. No offense, but like,
Whoa, wait, there's cat women in the game?
yes, there are.
Yes.
I should
They're
guys
also
Okay, have you never seen
I'm
Blake's
actually-
arcade video? Yeah.
they're more on the end of the cat people that you don't mess with because that's getting to the furry realm. No offense to any furries. If you want like legit cat girls, then Final Fantasy is your game. Everybody plays them and plays dress up, and you have no idea who's an actual
I'm
woman.
gonna be honest with you, Chip. This joke has gone a lot further than I was expecting, and I kind of want out now.
Oh, there's no out. There's no out with
I'm-
cat.
I'm-
Once you
I
start
kinda-
with cat
I'm not
girls,
prepared.
you live with cat
Hey man,
girls.
once you become a furry, there's no going back.
Oh, jeez.
I'll be talking
So,
about that
hey
girl.
everyone. Thanks for joining us on the final episode of Cyberpunk. It's been a long time coming. I've been playing this game religiously for almost 2 years now. It started off originally with Diction stream back in the day. I've been playing this game for a long time, long fucking time. And I've fucking cut this game up like a fucking Frankenstein monster. But having said that, there are lots of things going on in the Die Party world. Like, for example, we just started the setup for a new World of Darkness campaign that's going to be taking over the spot right here for Nightcity at 5 p.m. PSTs on Monday. You can go vote for that right now. It's looking like it's going to be Vampire the Masquerade, but the votes are pretty close. So if you want to go check that out, head on over to the YouTube. I will link it here so you can see it. Surprisingly popular. I mean, what I mean surprisingly, it's it's World of Darkness. People love that shit. They gulp it down. No surprises. So that'll be replacing that, and if you actually have an option to go vote for that and decide what our next game is going to be, so make sure you check that shit out. But yeah, let's get started on the final episode. Yeah. Okay, so last time we played, you guys had, I guess for the most part, helped Michael Knight gain power within Nightcity. And by that I mean put him in a position where he can successfully gain the marginalized vote for his political campaign to take over the mayor's seat in Nightcity. Fuzzy, aka Astrid, put together a plan to bring in a former colleague of hers to help out with rigging the election in a particular way. However, he wanted to have some sort of payment for it. One hand, it was a very large figure, indiscriminate figure that we didn't actually mention because, whatevs.
Because we're discreet business people.
Discreet business people. A piece of paper was slid over, a piece of paper was looked at, a counter offer was slid over again. He looked at it, and then crumpled it up and said, first offer only, sort of thing. Like, so, it's a very large sum, but an ultimatum was given. An alternative, not an ultimatum, sorry, was given where all she had to do was murder both of their former colleague, Brash, who was the old player character of Mr. Chip in It here from season 1.
Sorry, Chip.
he is known as sort of like a mad scientist of some regard. His specialization was to build character control chips for very endangered animals like gorillas and wolves and big cats and stuff like that. If you guys remember the episode where the team members here stole a giant tiger, that was a synthetic tiger, one that was built.
Steal it. That was a professional heist that we pulled off.
That's called stealing. And that was a synthetic tiger, not a real one. Real ones need training, or in the cases of Barash, behavioral modification chips in their brain to make them efficient killing machines. Now, the type of stuff that normally Barash puts into tigers and stuff like that is like, he started off the game with a wolf that had a sniper rifle attached to its back that it could shoot. That sort of stuff is pretty commonplace when it comes to like cybernetic modifications for animals.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Legit? Your character had that?
Yep. Yeah. He also has a bodyguard. Like at the end of his character's lifespan, he had a bodyguard called Go Gorilla, which is a full silverback gorilla with a minigun. So.
Oh my god.
That's the sort of stuff you guys are going to be walking into. With that in mind, what's the plan, guys? I
know Lowdown's busy preparing for the concert. That's the big thing. That's a big time. That's a big drop. This is gonna get Mr. Knight like up in the business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's any way we could get hold of some sort of bunker buster?
Just like throw landmines down there.
I'm listening.
So, being it's the final episode, and being that you have a silver ticket or a golden ticket for one of the biggest weapon dealers within Night City, pretty much anything you want to buy is up for grabs. Anything you feel like
I'm going to need a backpack nuke.
You find it in the book, it's yours.
Quick, to the book, guys, to the book.
To the book.
I was not prepared for looking at guns.
Yeah.
I will now spend the first part of this show looking at guns.
Yeah.
I'm going to my room. I got to clean my gun.
Well, the question is, what are we actually doing with these backpack nukes and guns and things?
We've got to kill a scientist. It's fine.
Okay.
He has a lot of... He himself is not extraordinarily dangerous, but he has a lot of hardware. No, software. Yeah, he's resources. Mighty resources. So yes, I would prefer not to deal with all that bullshit if I possibly can. Yes. So I think dealing with the problem from a distance would be a good idea.
Sniper rifle, please? I have no training in that, though. I really don't. That's wishful thinking.
Oh,
yeah. I'll hold off. And wait to require guns until we have an actual plan.
Yeah, don't all of our characters only have skill in, like, handguns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. All of my skills are in...
And bombs.
It's also worth pointing out that Barash wasn't well acquainted with that sort of stuff. But, a gorilla with a minigun. I don't...
Yes. It's just like, I'm dealing with this problem at arm's length.
So let me give you... So because you're with someone who knew Barash, I'm willing to go over the details of what she knows about Go Gorilla, because it has been a while since you guys have, dealt with him.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can pull up. God, where is the page for Go Gorilla?
I know what guns I want.
In a way, Hal is kind of like a cyber gorilla.
I believe it's under MIA, underneath the Midnight Animal arc. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, cool. All right. You moved them into missing in action? Okay.
Yes, I did. I was actually organizing the stuff behind you, Henley.
Okay. So he has a a weapon called the Revolutionizer, which appears to be a very large assault rifle, which has 19,000 rounds in it, and does 66 plus 2 damage per bullet. So you know, that's like cheese shredding material.
And you can shoot 1,000 rounds in one pull of the trigger.
Yeah, it's
basically heavy. Just give him a sandwich, he'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
On top of that, Go Gorilla's actual character sheet is ridiculous. He has a body type skill of 17, which puts his BTM save at 17.
I vote we just, you know.
Oh.
I vote we just do a pizza delivery bomb.
Oh, I also put on the back harness so Barash could like sit on, like actually strap himself to his back and shoot with his assault rifle while he was like hunkered down. Yeah, went crazy, and then Barash is there.
Master Blaster, essentially.
Yeah, you know, like with like one of those like climbing cords like attached to it, so he's able to just like full on back and like, you know, just rotary shoot and whatnot.
Yeah, we're bombing him. Bombs.
So I mean, this is a good idea, but essentially, he's located in the lower basement of a, you know, Montesenta Georgia, a small corporation dealing with manufacture of a bar that you guys have all eaten before called the Trump Bar, which is, for everyone playing at home, a very highly addictive bar laced with some of the most addictive properties you could ever possibly imagine. Sold at a very low rate to homeless people.
Yay! Num num num.
So if he's in the basement, my plan of going at him with a tank is kind of messed up now.
Yeah, so he's specifically in a basement. He's been he lives there basically.
What would happen if we collapsed the entire building on top of him?
I mean, he'd still be in a basement, so. And he has a 17 body gorilla that could help him get out of that pretty easily.
Yeah. What if we have our own gorilla?
What do we pour?
Good luck.
Fill the basement with petrol and set it on fire.
I mean, these are all great ideas, but you need to actually do it.
I don't know. Just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks.
I mean, anything
we could do that too.
Anything you want to do, it's sort of open to do. I'm not going to say no to anything. I was like, no, you can't do that. It's like, fuck that. That sounds like fun.
Try it. Fuzzy, that's a Go Gorilla tactic, throwing shit at walls.
But his shit is actually like...
It can throw 15,000 poops per minute. Anyway.
It's all explosive.
All right. So, okay, so we have a problem, which is this guy is in a basement under...
fairly tight security because, let's be honest, Dante was a paranoid motherfucker, so...
Yes, so he's in a high security basement underneath this high security building, and we need to kill him. Ideas? Because at the moment I'm thinking bomb.
Poison gas?
Large gorilla.
Shoot him in the fucking face.
I think that's
large gorilla with a minigun.
Yo, y'all
also in the gorilla
slice
face?
and dice him? Because I really haven't had enough time to do that. Or chances to
gorilla. I hear it just makes them really angry.
How good could a gorilla be if she chops off his arms?
Well, you'd need to do more than 17 damage to it in one go before you can do any damage to it. On top of that, it's also got
I have a
armor.
list.
We have a list.
I got a list.
Ooh, is it Christmas?
Neurotoxin, perhaps? Do you think we can get hold of neurotoxin?
There's guns, ammo, and armor on there.
So you just like hand me a piece of paper and just like...
So, in order for you guys to do any damage to it, you would need to do 21 damage in a single shot. And then anything above that is damage to the gorilla.
Can we get hold of any kind of deadly neurotoxin?
Absolutely.
Oh, don't forget his punches are 1d6 plus 24.
Jesus.
Which would kill a man in one hit, basically. So
He could still punch me in my head, the hardest part in my body, and it would kill me.
yeah.
This is why I'm not allowed to make combat characters in this game.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if you sit down and make a character in Cyberpunk, you're just like, yeah, man, he does 21 damage a hit, and you know, there's literally nothing that can stop that. Like, that punches a tank in half. You know, yeah. Go Gorilla was fucking stupid. But here's the thing: we only ever used Go Gorilla as a fucking joke in that game, so like, it didn't matter. But like, if you ever got into combat with Go Gorilla, it was like, okay, it kills everything, and then it uses one round to use a minigun and kills everything, and it's like, yeah.
So basically, brat party wipe.
That would happen. So I'm thinking outside the box here is going to be crucial to deal with this situation.
I'm thinking bombs and maybe neurotoxin and a bomb just to make sure.
What about little tiny bombs inside of the neurotoxin so that when they breathe it in, they blow up?
Yo, so I got the details like on this guy, and that's already some straight up sci-fi shit. But then the stuff that you all be spitting out of your mouth, man, I ain't even heard some of these words before. This shit is nuts.
Neurotoxin?
Yeah.
Poison gas, basically.
Okay. So like you breathe it in,
Okay.
get fucked up, right?
Yes, I mean, I'm assuming that the gorilla can't shoot the neurotoxin.
Just buy him some Mexican food and bam.
I'm not bringing back the taco truck. Fuck off, Chip. That's not happening. Every time you bring a character in, it's like, yeah, he's like, his grandfather was a taco truck driver. I'm like, no, fuck off. Fuck off.
Right, now, does Barash have,
What if we were to,
we should research this.
what if we were to hack into his air ventilation downstairs or something? He's stuck down there. He's underground, so that means that he's either got ventilation shafts or he's got one way in or out.
So I'll give you guys a little bit more information about this too. So there's a couple reasons why this place is such high security. First and foremost, do you guys remember the Inferno bot? They cultivated that inside of this place. So in terms of like electronic security, pretty fucking tight. They had to maintain and keep that thing inside of that building for almost an entire campaign. The second thing is they were assaulted by the same company, Arisaka, that you're in now. And they were assaulted by that company. And they managed to fend them off. So in terms of physical security, pretty tight. I don't know right now what you wouldn't know right now what their physical security staff is like right now, but when Dante was in charge, it was pretty tight. But nowadays it might be considerably more lax.
What if we were to get a large drill and go from the ground underneath, break through his wall, and leave a bomb or the neurotoxin? Because we can't come from above.
Like they might notice somebody drilling a hole in their wall.
Well, just
you rolled with his cat before, right? Right, home chick?
I think he's referring to you.
Was there anything like, you know, about the dude that he actually cared about? You know, maybe something that would like pull him out of the place.
Get him out of the bunker?
I didn't really pay that much attention to it. He was just a mad bastard.
So
in the basement,
you
gorilla.
do remember, because you guys addressed it as in person, in character, that he did have a wife that was being held by the mafia.
I barely paid attention to that. But
oh, you don't remember the torture scene? That was amazing. Rosh went ham on a dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that. Well, yes, he does have a wife. I don't know where she is now.
Wouldn't be
The
too
whole
hard to find him.
EMP plan, is that something we could do, or would it mess with us too?
In terms of EMP, you can get EMP shielding for any electronics that you have within your body. That's
Would you put on your tinfoil helmets?
so if you wanted to, assault a building, then EMP it, you could theoretically make that happen.
He had a wife. Is there any news that she might still be alive?
Well, it's been like
Would he care?
it's basically been like 2 months since that happened, so there's a good chance.
Have they started sending bits of her back yet? So, we could possibly lure him out with news of his wife. But that might involve me actually finding his wife, impersonating her.
Oh, that would be fucking sick. Good God. Do it.
What if you just pretend you may not?
Hello, husband.
Ever,
Oh
but-
my God, it is you. My wife I've searched for so long. Blap. Good God.
Ah, my love,
Holy
kiss
shit.
me.
Can you imitate her voice just off of memory? Have you ever heard her before?
Y'all know what she looks like?
Oh, that's the thing. You can find her, and then Fuzzy's character can take on her identity. Right?
Does this sound possible?
So honey just found the bitch.
Easier said than done.
I mean, you do have some pretty intelligent people here at Arasaka, and it wouldn't be
Well-
out of the realm of possible. Like, if you think getting a neurotoxin is easy, finding someone in the mafia who has a particular Russian woman, that's not hard compared to
Oh
getting
god, I'd
a
have to do a
neurotoxin.
Russian accent. Oh god. Right. Well, it's worth a try. What do you guys think?
What if we give you some slight enhancements? We stick with the neurotoxin idea, but we give you a filter of some sort to protect yourself. You have yourself covered up in you have some hidden neurotoxin grenades or a dart or something just to get him.
I
Oh, no,
don't need any of that.
She can knock people out with... She's like Poison Ivy, essentially, with nanomachines. So...
It's basically, I have poison lip shit going on.
So
Well,
if we can get him alone with you, you can take care of the rest.
don't even need to be alone, really.
You just kiss
Oh, I
him
don't
once,
think-
and then...
I don't think you want the gorilla there when his master passes.
You don't have any
Yeah.
cybernetics, do you, Fuzzy?
Not super. I think I've got
Ooh,
like.
would an EMP knock out your nanomachines? I want to say yes. I wouldn't... That's
Just, oh my god, EMP and my face just goes. "Ugh."
You find out what you actually look like.
No. It's more like face would fall off.
No, I mean, like, it
I see it
I would
more
restructures...
like to set off one right now.
It restructures
Yeah,
your
like,
face.
Yeah, I've got like a cyber leg, I've got audio vox, I've got chipware, I've got a fucking neural processor,
Yeah,
nano
you'd,
pheromone. Yeah,
you'd be
it's-
pretty fucked with an EMP. Like, yeah.
Oh wow, that would be amazing. I kind of want to see that happen. Just look, just. Yeah, it's just like.
Wreck ass.
Whoa. It would be like that bit in RoboCop with the guy pulls in toxic shit and he's just like
The car drives into him.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So, there is a couple of things. I mean, so far, I've heard some pretty good ideas. The wife idea is pretty fucking solid. The neurotoxin idea, also pretty fucking solid. It'd just be a case of,
Just
hooking it
insert
up.
nose plugs. Breathe. Don't breathe through mouth.
I mean, you can get, like, rebreathers and shit like that. It's not, like, unheard of. It's just, like, any crack or sealant failure or anything like that would mean that you'd pretty much die. But,
Yes.
it wouldn't be too hard.
I would like to save the neurotoxin for for if all else fails. But yeah, I'd say that the wife idea, coupled with perhaps somebody, somebody, just a couple of well-placed snipers, just in case shit goes down.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe some explosives, just in case shit goes
What
down.
if we gather up some of the leftover gang members, have them make a diversion at the headquarters while the guy's out, keep the gorilla there?
The guy never leaves.
Well,
So
not
the-
even for his wife?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing,
Bring
right?
$10 million, and we release your wife. Oh, help me, darling, help me.
So he is like, it's kind of like a weird situation. He's a prisoner within his own corporation because he's physically owned by a corporation. So it's not like he doesn't leave by choice. He just can't leave by.
Okay, that makes much more sense now.
Yeah.
Give us $10 million. We give you the woman.
And the only reason he was able to walk around in the
darling,
first
so
season is because Dante was the one that effectively bought him from another company. I say bought him, but like paid for his physical extraction, meaning that, you know, he was now owned by another company. So.
Such is the life of scientist. You get used to it.
Ah, you remember the voice.
Of course I do. Roll off tongue like a natural, like Taco from Taco Truck.
Yeah, fuck you.
The taco's trying to roll off your tongue.
Mm-hmm. You've never
The
seen
ones
the
from
time.
Night City do.
Yeah. While screaming quietly. Yeah.
So what's the plan,
Taco
guys?
ran off.
Let's get some affirmative action going.
Right.
So even if we got the wife, we couldn't get him to come outside to get her.
No,
I mean,
but-
you probably could, right? Like, with that sort of mentality on the line, I would think that Barash would do his best to leave.
He might get killed in the process.
He also has a gorilla that can destroy anything, pretty much.
Then why is he a prisoner?
Because he
I think
likes
it's
what he
kind of like
does.
it by choice.
Like, it's kind of like, it's also, he enjoys it, but it's kind of, he's a creature of comfort, really, mostly. If he has everything that he needs to tinker and experiment, he'll continue to tinker and experiment. He's like placated for the most part, so.
I would like to see what else he's come up with in this time, if you've imagined anything additional for him.
Not really. He's mostly just been fucking around with animals, more and more.
I'm glad you said around with. I'm very glad you said around with.
Do you not remember the idea for like snakes that had like little like little drone wings on them so they could fly into buildings and then
I remember you came up with bees.
Yeah.
With behavioral trips on them so that you could control a fucking swarm of bees.
That's just evil.
Yeah, like the type of shit that he came up with. He came up with a chip that you'd put into people's brains so that you could control them, or else if they did anything wrong, you'd blow them up. Like, that's the type of shit that Barash came up with. It was kind of fucked.
Oh, you would actually, Peachy, you might have liked the torture scene. Basically, there was this dude who was giving him lip, so he just went to the back of his head, sliced it open, and was tinkering around with the nano computer in the back of his head, and he actually set all of the artificial pain receptors to maximum, just kicked over his chair and walked out.
Yeah, it was.
He's
done some nasty shit. So killing him is kind of like, you know, a blessing to humanity in a way. So yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. Who all got her wife? His wife.
The mafia have his wife. I don't know if she's still alive. If she's not still alive, we're fucked for that plan, because I can't mimic somebody who is dead.
She was alive last time we talked, which was 2 months ago.
So, first things first, we ping some contacts, find out if she's alive. If she is, we can probably buy her or something.
Yeah, you probably could. Thank you for freeing me. Where's husband? Yeah, let me just take that face of yours real quick.
Right. Well, while
we
you're
have
doing
to
that,
buy her? Can we just, kill the mafia?
It's quicker and easier to buy her, and she might get damaged in the process.
I don't even get to shoot anything!
Trust me, there'll be plenty of shooting later. There's a giant gorilla with a minigun. If
I'm
things go
Mopov,
wrong-
polishing my guns.
If things go wrong, there will be more shooting than you could possibly ask for. Trust me.
Man, y'all some sick turkeys.
I am not a turkey.
Can I shoot him yet?
Please don't. I got a concert to do, man.
I was gonna say, we don't really
After-
need him anymore.
This is true. This is true.
His album was pretty good.
I get it. I get it. I'm gonna go get a latte. Oh,
Everybody's like really serious because it's shooting. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Yeah.
No, he's good for PR. We'll keep him around for now.
He's really good for PR.
man, PR my ass, man. Fuck.
All right, so if you want to go ahead with the retrieval of the wife plan,
Yes.
it wouldn't be too hard to do that. Arasaka keeps tabs on just about all these sorts of high-profile people that you could ever possibly imagine in Night City. And it turns out Monda Center Jojo made themselves very well known to them over the period of time that they were interfacing with them. So in terms of like, you know, contact information for all those sorts of nefarious people, they have them already. And it isn't far to assume that it wouldn't take much to try and find her if she's been, you know, moved around like a chess piece or anything like that. So with a you know, a streetwise roll or whatever the role is,
Street deal.
Street deal, sorry, yes, that's exactly what it is. Street deal, not streetwise. So you've been given all this information, Hal, about basically this person. Maybe you've put in a couple of calls. Brash, Chip, do you know what Brash's wife was called? What was her
I
name?
had it written down. Let me open up the character sheet. Her name was...
Yuri!
Her name was Sophia, renowned scientist.
Sophia, okay, yep. So you're looking for a Russian woman called Sophia Brash. What was Brash's last name? It wasn't Brash, was it?
Petrovska.
Petrovska, that's right. Sophia Petrovska.
I'd just like to apologize in advance to Tess. If you end up trying to do a Russian
Am I
accent,
doing a bad job?
going to be...
I can't even
Is it
fake
gonna
my
be a
own
bit
Russian
meerkat?
accent, and I
Right.
speak it. I can speak it, but I can't fake it, so it's okay.
Hell yeah.
It's fine. You say funny words in funny way, like meerkat. It's good.
Good.
Совсем понятия не имею, о чем вы говорите. Это очень слышится странно.
Oh, I can beat that. До свидания. There you go.
Yeah.
Fajitas? What?
Ooh, fajitas.
I'm just going to roll my R's a lot. And hope for the best. Okay.
Did I just make you hungry? I apologize.
You did. I haven't had fajitas in like 6 years.
Oh my god.
Man, now I want
It's
beef.
exaggeration. It's an
Why you
exaggeration.
do this?
So let's get a street deal roll from you.
How about a 46?
What the fuck?
Nice.
You almost got 3 10s in a row, man. What the fuck?
Okay, yeah.
Remember when I said, yo, you want to upgrade that skill if you get 2
Can I
10s?
save that roll to punch a gorilla?
Oh my god.
Basically, I'm turning Hal into Aaron Wright. It's basically how it's happening.
That's crazy. Yeah, so what's your street deal level right now? It's a 7.
7.
Make it an 8, dude.
Boom.
While making these calls, you basically make a couple of new contacts that put you up in the underworld a little deeper, you know?
Yeah, I got a couple new friends in the mafia.
Yeah.
You actually just called his wife.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
It is I, the wife.
So what
I am
happened?
around the corner.
So what happens is, like, you find that she's been since Brash sort of went off the radar a little bit, and since he murdered the person who was dealing with his, you know, release, she's been sort of handed around, like moved around, like she's had like. I'm going to say it like this because there's no other way to describe it. She's been sort of sent around to different owners over the past couple of months. She's... The only thing that people can't do is kill her because she's worth way, way too much alive. Her value is set at 2 million Eurobucks because she's a nanoscientist. So the technology and information that she has in her brain is worth a considerable amount of money. However, no one can get her to work. Right? Her refusal to work means that while she's worth a lot, she doesn't, reciprocate that money back to the new owner. So she keeps getting moved and moved around. So what's the plan here? You have an owner right now. He lives in a it's from what you understand, he's just like a banking executive.
Mm-hmm.
This man, and it turns out that this is like she has been with him for the longest. Like it's been 3.5 weeks now since she's been sold on again, and from what you can tell, she's had like 4 or 5 different owners in the past 2 months. So,
all right. I would like to say that I want to buy her for Aristocrat.
Okay, so do you want to make a phone call to the man?
Yeah. That's so. I'm assuming I got his number from the contacts.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would like to call this bank owner as representative of Aristocrat.
Okay, so this guy is Sam Worthington, not the actor. I just came up with that name. But so you give him a call?
Yes.
So, hello, this is Sam Worthington.
Mr. Worthington, my name is Hal Kahanui. I'm with Aristocrat.
That's a strange fucking name you got there, boy. Where are you from?
I agree. I blame my mother. I call on behalf of Aristocrat Industries. I hear you have a very
what now?
Aristocrat.
Who now? What's that? Is that a sock company?
Yes, we specialize in nanite socks, and I heard that you have a scientist on your hands, very promising, but having difficulty finding motivation.
I ain't got no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I believe you do, Mr. Worthington, because a good friend of mine, Mr. Smith, told me that she's
Dr. Black.
Dr. Black, that he's actually she's on your premises as we speak.
I ain't got no scientists under my employ. I'll tell you that right now. We ain't got no need for no nano whatchamacallit.
Really? Well, I have an absurd amount of money in the budget. If you happen to hear of where she could be, I've gotta be honest with you, Mr. Worthington, this is more money than I think she's probably worth. But
hold up, just a cotton picking minute right there. Let me ask you something. What is this nano whatchamacallit scientist do work it actually look like? Do you know?
I believe she's a.
We recently changed our hiring methods here at the Bank Trust of America to include that of the fairer sex, as it were. So, we've got a lot of those. The fairer sex working here now. So.
Right. I believe she is a Russian woman, I don't know her age. Mid-50s.
Oh, no, wait up one moment. You wouldn't be talking about my sweet Sophia now, would you?
I believe Sophia was her name. You're correct.
Listen, sir, I'm going to say this once and once only, okay? So open up them ears of yours.
Yes.
I ain't selling my wife for no reason. None.
She's your wife now.
Absolutely, sir. She is one hell of a fine beauty. She's a happy woman. She ain't going nowhere.
Right. Well, that is quite unfortunate. I will have to... yeah. I'll have to call you back. I have another important phone call to make. A couple of friends of mine's.
Now, I don't want to be hearing your calls no more, especially if it's about buying my wife. You are a sick individual, and no woman should ever be treated as such. Let me just tell you that right now.
Children.
Especially not after those laws came out that said that we had to, have fair sex approval in the company. Especially not after that. That would be a PR disaster.
Yeah, they called it something about like equality. I don't know, some mumbo jumbo.
Well, they caught to me like a pigeon in a wildfire. I tell you what.
Well, it was not my intention to buy your wife, sir. I was merely searching for a nanite scientist. The situation has been changed. I will let my superiors know of the current situation.
Now you do that because, I've been searching my entire life for a beauty such as hers, and I rescued that woman from a life of depravity. She is very happy with me. I can tell you that right now. And she can tell you that herself, but she won't. Because she don't talk to the likes of you. You understand?
No, sir. What is the likes of me?
You got one of them funny names.
Correct. I am not native to Nightcity.
Well, there you go. You're one of them.
I think I understand, sir.
His wife is Russian. What the fuck? This guy is weird. Let's kill him.
Now, hold up a minute.
Hmm?
She's Caucasian. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, right. The white ones are fine. Got it.
Right. Well, I have a gift basket from an old friend of hers. Would you be so kind as to forward me your address so that we may send it your way? A means of apology.
Give me a fast talk or something like that. Oh, shit. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Alright, okay. Mark's IP for that. And he's like, I'll give back, as you say. Yeah, absolutely. Like, she loves them, cheddar cheeses?
Jesus, okay.
I
yes,
like my cheese liquid form, like I'm a simple man. I see liquid
If
cheese.
it don't come in an aerosol can, it ain't real cheese, I tell you what.
I don't even know where cheese comes from, but if it's not manufactured right here in the United States of America, I ain't having none of that.
It is not touching these USDA grade lips of mine, sir.
I will send you a large basket of various cheeses, mostly canned.
I thank you for your appreciation, sir. And you know what? I take it back. Your name ain't that funny. If you remove most of the letters from it, you can come across as strictly American, and I suggest that you do that, so.
Now make sure it has at least one vowel in it, like an A, E, I, O, or U.
I will get right on that. You have a good evening.
God bless you, man.
Hang up. Like, right. Oh, boy.
God bless America.
Woo!
Oh, boy. You wanted to shoot some people, correct?
I'm sorry, what?
You wanted to shoot some people, right?
Yes, that did sound like it didn't go quite according to plan. What, he's married her?
Well, the two good things. We know where they are. And two, I hate his guts. So we can now shoot him and take the wife.
He hangs up the phone and he tips his 10-gallon hat and is like, I'm looking forward to those cheeses.
If I am Buford T.
Buford T.
Mayweather.
Of the Nightcity Dimmadome.
I got my start from my daddy sent me just a little bit of money, a few $1 million to get my start in this here world of mine.
But I pulled myself up by my bootstrap by myself.
And it has no handouts, no government help. I mean, except for that time they had to bail out my company. But besides that,
yeah,
it's all on my own.
The government.
I had way too much fun.
If it weren't for them government types, my daddy's teachings of, cattle wrangling and all that type of stuff would have done good use in this office. Cause swear to God, these.
And by cattle rattling, let me be real. Manufacturing synthetic steaks is what my family's all about.
So real, you can practically hear him go moo.
I kind of want to kill him now. I just want him to live forever in Night City.
So
next campaign is about manufacturing synthetic steaks.
Hal, I need these
Right. I'll get on that.
So we're killing a banker,
Quality?
kidnapping his wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, she's done quite well for herself then, really.
Hey, I got the lattes for you. I got one for myself, and I was sensing some hostilities, and sorry, that's a little bit of Southern was coming through there.
So it looks like she moved on from this.
Buford Kilo down. I said.
The country rapper from the streets.
I can't really fault her for moving on. I mean, if I was married and my husband hadn't even bothered freeing me from the goddamn mafia, I'd probably settle for what I could get as well.
Right. Well, that's
For a
not the
while.
important part, really.
Mm.
Well, you
Right.
don't know the
So,
cool stuff about the backstory, though.
No, the important stuff is my guns.
right. I'll get on them. Okay. He said he wanted cheese. I'm not sure what kind of canned cheese. I've never heard of it.
Oh,
you-
God, it's that awful yellow spray
Yeah,
shit.
you get 100% American yellow. It comes in a can.
Okay.
Cheese
Sugar? What the fuck is cheese?
They ain't
That's what I'm
invented the
saying.
term putting on
That's
the
yellow
ring.
shit that
Oh my
comes
God.
from a can.
Oh.
Yeah, I got these lattes. Maybe meant some wounds. so y'all, what's going on?
I'm gonna go get Vi some guns.
Mhm.
I'll have Astrid, if you don't mind. I need canned cheese. I don't know if there's flavors, sizes, canned cheese.
Yo, that shit is the bomb. We break that out at parties.
Astrid claps and just like a rotation stand behind her just turns around. There's all these different types.
A rotisserie
Yes,
of
I
canned
believe we
cheese.
can. Oh yeah, actually probably
The
just get
finest
goes over to
canned
the
cheese.
minibar, goes over to the minibar, and there's just like a fucking,
A drawer full of artisan canned.
Oh, we've got a selection of cheese. I don't think we've got any canned cheese though.
God, guys, why do we come up with all these fantastic synthetic
Like this
steaks, a canned cheese industry? Like, why didn't we come up with this stuff before? Before
And
the
this one is
final
Because we were
episode?
homeless.
Fine.
We can't afford high quality canned cheese.
We're lucky if we squeak rancid milk out of the fucking, Milk's gone. Yeah, the milk's on the turn. Let's just shake it up
High
for a bit.
quality canned cheese.
All right.
This one has a sweet infusion of bourbon in it. It's quite delicious.
Straight in the mouth.
All right. And with that bombshell, how about we take our first break for the night? Yeah.
Is it bombshell of canned cheese?
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes' time.
Oh, okay. One more thing.
Yeah.
Explosive canned cheese.
Oh shit!
Like your wife.
It activates on shake, like. Okay. All right, guys, we'll be back. Guys, what's the plan?
Right. So,
We're gonna shoot somebody in the. No.
are the guns Vi wants easily accessible at Arasakra? Or do I need to
Where
go
is
through
this
some back
list?
alleys?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't. I've been given it metaphorically.
What is on this
So,
list?
I mean- Okay, as far as guns are concerned, all I want is a Colt AMT Model 2000.
Give me a second. Trying to find the gun list.
There's 12mm bullets.
So what, like burp?
You basically just shoot baseballs.
Okay, so hang on. A Colt AMT. Okay, so it's a very heavy auto pistol.
So I can still use my skill too. 'Cause
Okay.
Otherwise, I won't be able to shoot shit.
Dude, it's only 500 Eurobucks. Yeah, fucking, of course. If
Yeah,
you'd have been like, yeah, I take a Scorpion 16 missile launcher, and I'm like,
Yeah, but I can't fire that.
yeah, you can, just not well.
Not well. I prefer to. I mean, what's it? Look
I'm
at-
curious, how much does everyone have IP wise left at the moment?
28.
I had quite a bit because I never ended up using it. Hold on, let me actually.
I have 2,
Oh, God.
but I also know how to make bombs now.
I'm sorry, Chrome is totally freaking out.
Yep.
Just a second.
I don't have any left over. I spent it leveling up my main stuff.
Because remember, last episode I did give you 20 to fuck around
Yep.
with, so...
That's how I have 28.
Oh. Did you?
Yes.
I have 145.
145?
Because I never spent it. I just never spent it.
Okay, yeah, if you want to buy a few upgrades for your character, go ahead. You know, I'm not gonna stop you.
So what would actually be the most beneficial for us at this stage in the game?
Well, if you want to buy a rifle, you can. If you want to buy, like, I know you were looking to upgrade your karate, Muay Thai. Taekwondo, yeah.
Taekwondo. Yes, but am I going to get to? I mean, I would love to use it.
Look, it's
That
the
would
final
be it.
episode. Whatever you want to use, you can fucking use. Okay, so like, you know, if you want to go out swinging your legs around like Chung Li, fucking let's do it. You know, like.
I would love that. So let's just upgrade that like all the way.
Okay.
Spend all my points.
So hang on, give me a second here. Let's take a look at what that actually means. Because, you know, here's the thing. Your character will probably come back at some other point later on in the game. So I don't want to just be like, okay, make it 10. You know, like
True.
I want it to be like whatever it is that you have right now. So let's take a look. Nina, skills. Okay, Thai kickboxing is what you have here. And to go from 2 to 3, 2 to 3 is
I like chat suggestion. You should just get chainsaw legs now.
that's not a bad one.
Legs.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
I kind of that would be kind of neat.
You'd be very hard to walk on chainsaw legs. Let's see here. From 2 to 3.
No, it wouldn't, because you basically it would, you would just be like
I'd be like a tank, like tank treads.
Oh, and your socks could be just like little boots attached to each of the little blades.
Wow. I understand why it costs so much now. Like, okay, so from 2 to 3 it costs 20 points, and then you times that by 4. So it'll cost you 80 points to go to level 3 with Thai kickboxing. I understand why it costs so much now. Okay. Yeah, shit. So what do you have? You have 145?
145, yeah.
All right, so you can get so from 3 to 4 it's 30. So you can get 1 level.
That's it?
Yeah. But remember, yeah, it's
Wow, I think that's the most expensive skill, isn't it?
yeah, it definitely seems like Thai kickboxing is one of the most
It
expensive
is
things
literally
out there.
the most expensive skill.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would have thought like stealth or something like that would be more expensive, but
Well, the martial arts are all really good because each level you put into it equals an extra 1 damage. So at 10, you're like just flat out doing 10 damage plus whatever the dice roll is.
which
to
is
start.
literally enough to kill everything.
Yeah.
So with 145 I can add how many levels?
1 level,
Just one?
because it costs 80 to go from 2 to 3. So,
Okay, so what do I
That-
do with the rest?
well, that's a good question. What would you like? So you have 140. You have 65 points left, which is literally enough to fucking max out 6 skills. You know, like, or not max out, but you know, you'll get very close to maxing out like a couple of skills. So, is there anything that you particularly want to do in the final episode? Like, where do you see Nina being taken?
I mean,
Like, do you want to ride a motorcycle? Like, do you want to, like, is there things that you want to do? Like, here's your, okay, look at it like this, right? You're making your character now is going to become a legacy in a later part of this game. Like, season 3, people are going to be, like, dealing with your character, which will now be an NPC. So, it'll live on. And depending on what you have skill-wise, will reflect in that character's NPC later on. Kind of like how Barash is coming back right now. He was a previous character, and all that sort of stuff. So. So your handgun is level 2. The other thing is too, you have what is it? You have combat sense 5, so to go from
Yeah. What does that give me?
combat
What
sense
is that actually used for?
in your case, combat sense is the ability to run super fast. So you add you add your level to your movement allowance and your athletics in your case. So you can like run even farther and do stupid stuff with your speed. To go from 5 to 6 costs you 50 points. And even then you'll have 15 points left over for other stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have so much XP that you could just be like, fuck it, man, whatever.
I'm just
basically
trying
did
to
a Dark
figure
Souls
out.
run where you just kept, you like had all your, like, oh yeah, I have consumables, and you just got like 3 times as many souls as you had.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
basically
I'm
what's
just
happening.
not sure what all of these skills translate into. That's where I'm confused.
Give me a sense of
So,
what you'd like to do, and I'll tell you what skills you'd need for that.
I'm not really sure how the end fight is going to go. That's the issue. Because, like, if I can get up close to someone and wreck their face with my awesome blade legs, that would be ideal. And
just
then
play to your character. Like, just
jet out.
yeah, like just play to what you think Nina would do to improve herself and whatnot.
Like, for example, you don't really have a dodge or anything like that, right?
Yeah, that's true. Dodge and escape. That would be great, actually.
Yeah, so maybe something like that. So to go, let's take a look here. You could get to... I'll give you level 4 in dodge if you want.
Okay, I'm good with that.
So you can spend 80 points on Thai kickboxing, put it to 3, which you've done. And we'll remove all this, so that goes back to 0. And you can have dodge escape 4, which is really good. Like that costs you 60 points basically. So now dodge and escape is used in a variety of situations. Like if someone grapples you, if someone like tries to tackle you, if you just want to like dodge someone shooting you or punching you or anything like that, you can use dodge escape. That's essentially what that is. So it also allows you to like, you know, you can use your dodge escape to like search a room to see if there's anything you can, like a window you can jump out of or something like that. Like it's a very sort of open skill in that regard.
Cool.
Anyone else got some really huge amounts of IP they need to spend?
I only have 28. To go 2 to 3 is 30, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
2 to
no,
3
it's
is
just 10 times the current level.
Yeah, 2 to
Okay.
3 is 20. Sorry.
It's 20? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'm going to be bumping myself to strength feat 3.
There you
I think
go.
I've only got
Yeah, boy.
12. Oh, did we all get 20 at the last?
Yeah,
in the
you
last
did.
episode?
Yep.
So in that case, I should have 32, I think, because I don't think I updated it.
Yep.
Right. In which case, I might go from melee 1 to 2 then. How many points is that?
10.
20.
20.
Oh, no.
Right.
1 to 2 is 10.
Yeah. Okay. What about 1 to 3?
If you wanted to go from 1 to 3, it would cost you 30 points.
30 points. Right. In that case, I'm going to go from melee 1 to 3. Wait, actually. No. Sorry, I'm just thinking sort of.
No, and because I have 12 points left, I'm gonna put 10 points into heavy weapons 1. Because why not?
The final saving
feels
grace, rocket launcher comes out. Heavy weapons is fun, man. Like if I could make a character and play in this game, heavy weapons all the way. Yep.
What was that one dude who was what was it? He ended up being Einar's father, but he had like some crazy like weapons on him and stuff like that. Didn't he have like a laser pistol or something that had like explosives in it or something?
He had a grenade launcher, if I remember correctly.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Right.
He
So
was
what's it again? From 1 to 2 is
1 to 2 is 10.
10 points. In that case, I'm going to put 1 more in wardrobe and style and 1 more in brawling. Is it brawling? Yeah, 1 more. Sorry, 1 more in melee.
Melee. Got it. Cool.
So.
All right.
I'm putting 2 in heavy weapons, so
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
it makes perfect sense. Also, I want armor.
Okay. Yeah, buy some
Can I
armor.
just? Okay, cool. So how? I'm gonna need a laser scope on that gun.
Okay.
Also, oh, I've lost the armor. What page is it on? 60 something.
66.
I just have the pop out, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 67 if you want to see the thing. So the one thing that I won't allow you to buy is a fucking Metal Gear. Everything else is fine.
No, I wasn't gonna buy a Metal Gear. That's ridiculous. I wanted one, but I wasn't gonna try and get it.
Metal Gear is like Iron Man suit.
So I want a Kevlar T-shirt.
Well, don't tell me what they are, man. Just like
okay.
all you need to do is add your SP together for whatever you buy, and then divide it by 2.
And then add it to my current SP.
Yep.
Or have I still got a helmet on? No. I've got 23 at the moment. What's my skin weave?
12.
Okay.
So it's 12
I'll
plus
take
whatever
it all
you
off and
buy.
put on new stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
so it's 12 whatever you buy. Yeah. So if you buy like, flak pants, flak vest, and a nylon helmet, it's 40. It's a 60 divided by 2, so 30 plus 12.
I'm
puts you
getting a
at
heavy
42.
armor jacket. I'm gonna put a Kevlar T-shirt on.
So,
Oh,
I'm just
you're
gonna do. I'm just
okay.
doing
So
flak
here's the
and
thing:
helmet.
this game does support like armor layering, but I don't like it. It's fucking complicated.
Okay, then I won't get the T-shirt.
So just here, you look at it: this torso, legs, head. Right, that's all you need to worry about. So
I'm gonna do if I get the heavy armor jacket, that's torso and arms, and then I'll get legs.
look, I mean, torso in my eyes is arms. So I'm not gonna overcomplicate it because this game is stupidly complicated about it. So
Oh, so I've got the same.
The heavy armor jacket's gonna slow you down even more.
So here's the thing: you got to look at the EV. Do you see how it says EV +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you take door gunner's vest, it's an EV +3, which means it takes 3 from your reflex stat.
Okay.
Which is why the nano weave is so good because it doesn't do that.
I can't move anyway, so.
But reflex
vest.
is your shooting your gun stat, not your movement stat.
Is it? Oh, I thought that was my combat sense stat.
No, your combat sense helps you with a lot of stuff, but reflex is what shoots your guns. And if you have if you over encumber yourself with encumbrance value higher level armor, which is like the door gunner vest, which gives you 25 SP, but it takes away 3 reflex. So if you had 10 reflex, it would go down to 7. So instead of having a +10 to shoot, you'd have a +7, but your armor value would be higher.
Okay.
So that's the trade-off, right? So you gotta make that decision.
Where do we put this? Where do we put the EV?
You add it up, and then you just remove it from your reflex.
Okay, so 1 reflex.
1 reflex?
I only had 3 to begin with, so it's not that big a deal. That's why I punch things. I don't shoot.
Well, punching is still a reflex roll.
Yeah.
All right. So with that in mind, everyone's done their purchasing. So now we're gonna go see an all-American banker
Ah, yes. Like,
by the name of Sam Worthington. I think I said his name was. You got 72 armor? What the fuck, dude? What did you buy?
The flak stuff.
Well, he said divided by 2.
Yeah, that's divided by 2, 36.
So you bought flak pants, flak vest, and what?
Oh, nylon helmet.
That would be 2 for 60. 60 divided by 2, so it's 30, and then you add 12 to that. You don't divide.
Oh, I divide the original and add 12 to that.
Yeah, you add 12 to it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should have 42 like me.
42, yeah. Should be 42 armor. And your total reflex removal should be 2. So whatever your reflex is, just remove 2 from it. And you can you don't have to do that like in the actual character. So you just go to your character sheet and just go to 10 mod and put -2. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably better.
All right. Cool.
Right. So we're like dressed up. Did
you know Riot Police? You know Riot Police?
Yeah.
That's that.
That's what we look like. Yeah.
You look like Riot Police, basically. So.
I look like a fucking pig.
Well, I mean, you look like black. You look like.
Oh,
you look
don't
like
do yourself down, dear.
Shoot me with this. Does it work?
Yeah, you shoot it with it. The value from 30 goes to 15 in 10 seconds. All right, so
I just got you that. I'm not going to shoot you with it.
Yeah. So let's.
That laser sight was all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We got that laser sight. Really want that laser sight, Hal?
I'm pretty sure I got it. Did I get it?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So the laser sight will add +2. +1? +2.
It's +2.
Whatever. Did you set up your guns?
I just added the thing to the gun. Yeah.
So if you press the little button on the weapons.
Yeah, I've added the laser sight to it.
Okay, good. That's what you need to do then. All right. So yeah, you guys make your way over to the First Bank of America that Sam Worthington owns.
So I like to imagine we're in this like a plain black van.
Yeah.
Ryan and I are in the back. I have this gift basket with canned cheese in it, just sitting there in my flak armor.
Give me an idea what type of cheeses you have, man. Like.
Right. So it's
Gorgonzola. There's absolutely a nice gorgonzola in there.
Yeah. So there's like.
Is that an
actual
American
nice...
cheese? I don't think so.
An artisanal summer blend of the finest canned cheese.
Yeah, so there's like
okay. They got American
all
fucking
slightly orange cheddar and nothing else.
We have like cheddar, sharp cheddar.
What am I? No. What I'm asking for is like the names of the
cheese
brands. So we've got like.
Oh, the brands.
Yeah, the brand names.
We have Graft cheese. There's Millamook.
Millamook. All right.
Cheese was. Yeah. And there's also ZE cheese.
ZE cheese. I love me Z cheese. Yeah. On the other one is just like Golden Glory cheese. Oh man, only the finest yellow cheeses.
Yeah. He's gonna like this, right?
Yeah.
Astrid's like sort of like done up in the most sophisticated outfit.
Cost you like 40. Cost you like 900 euro bucks to get this cheese platter of like American cheeses, because you got to understand.
You're actually gonna give him some cheese? What the fuck?
This is a diversion.
You walk into the room covered in guns. You're just like, I've got your cheeses for you.
Well, the plan is to send Astrid in first.
No, it's like the spy thing. So it's like he has a whole bunch of like those cans of cheese, but they're like really oversized for some strange reason. He just reaches in, pulls out a handgun.
Yeah, just like like the bouquet of flowers where they pull out the assault rifle. Like, bouquet of cheeses, and you put in your fucking rocket launcher. Just like...
And then it's actually not a canned cheese. It's actually the missile, and I just stick it in the back.
Cheese bazooka.
I'm gonna miss the fuck out of this game, guys.
Cheese bazooka.
I just look at him covered in armor and shit, and look back at the cheese. Hal, you're a fucking idiot.
What? I'm not giving it to him. Astrid's going to give it to him. The pretty one. I'm fairly beautiful, but not. I'm trying to keep myself.
What the fuck am I, chop liver?
You can't see your face. The helmet blocking our vision.
I have mirrors, bitch.
Well, man, the shower's been an improvement, but.
I like the idea that you're wearing like a face, like squish nylon thing, and you got like a helmet on. You're just like, what the fuck, bitch?
The way you said it was as if, have you seen your face, boy?
No, I said I can't see your face.
Oh god.
We're gonna send Astrid in. She's gonna locate the wife, exfiltrate. We're gonna go in and cause a ruckus because you like doing that, and I hate this guy.
All right, but I'm fucking pretty.
Yes, very.
Oh, I think y'all got this like all set up. If y'all don't mind, I'm minding the car. This shit.
Yep.
So basically, I'll go in, establish where everybody is, and then you all come in afterwards.
Oh, you should go in with her.
Yeah, Nina.
Low down. Low down. You go with her.
Just send it to.
Fine, man. Like, I guess seeing some old honky ain't gonna be no trouble. I got a big old concert tonight.
Yo,
sorry.
that's our word.
Vi. I don't think Mr. Worthington will approve of Lowdown.
Oh, now I
Not
want
in
to
the
meet this
least.
fucker. What do you
Wait,
mean?
you don't mean Buford T. Worthington?
Right. Shh.
Oh.
Thank you. Right. I will go in with the cheese. Make sure that, you know, it doesn't have any security or anything. And then you all burst in a minute later. And, you know, we'll take them down, okay? Well, we'll take him down. Don't hurt the woman because that would fuck everything up. Well, you can wing her at best, okay? But do not incapacitate her or fuck up her face. That's
Would
all
you
I'm
like to
asking.
take Nina as security?
Yeah, why not? Yes.
All right.
POV pain. If you want some tips on being like, you know, well, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Just have some sass like that piece of ass. Ooh.
What?
I'm sorry, but I'm not even sure what he said there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so who's going in to deliver the cheese?
I'm giving
Myself.
Lowdown my Armalite 44 auto pistol
Uh-huh.
because I just realized I can't carry all these guns.
Okay, so Lowdown, Nina, and
Well,
Astrid
probably
are
just
going
me
in.
and Nina. I'm assuming because you know he's probably going to be less suspicious of two hot women, you know, with a big basket of cheese. It's like, hi, cheese delivery.
Okay. Yeah. So, what? So your whole thing is to work out what sort of security you have here.
Kind of, yeah. Just sort of like just basically come in, case the place, you know, make sure that the doors open.
Okay.
And
So yeah, you walk into this grand bank. It's like
what was his name again?
Sam Worthington.
Worthington.
Yeah. So you walk into this big grand bank, and it's you know, it's got marble, shiny floors. Like you can see your complete reflection in it. Almost to the point where if you're wearing a dress, you kind of have to be like, oh, let me just, you know.
You know what? Astrid is wearing a dress, and she's totally just like, whatever. I've got my nice underwear on.
Okay.
It's from thin pencil skirt with the split that goes way up.
Give me a wardrobe and style.
Uh-huh.
Let's make this a thing. Since you're making it a thing, I'll make it a thing.
All right.
I like how Peachy did math on the fucking roll 20, by the way. 16. Yeah,
I can do that.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So 15. Yeah, you walk in, you turn some heads. You know, security stop you, and they're just like, "What's in the basket?"
Cheese for Mr. Worthington. He'll be expecting us.
Yeah, and he's
Very
like going over the
delicious
cheeses, and he's just like, golden glory. I love how orange that is.
Indeed.
I'm really good. I really like my orange cheeses, America.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were sent to offer an apology as well for the inconvenience of the phone call. I'm going to try and do a seduction roll as well.
It's like over a basket of cheeses. It's just
Well,
like,
you know, how can I put it? I'm just going to sort of look at Nina and go, we've been sent to offer a personal private apology as well, if you would like.
and he's
Happy to roll that also.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Nina, give me a wardrobe and style, and anything over 15 will be bonus points to the seduction check that gets made.
Okay.
Can I say that I've helped dress her? Oh.
I'm so sorry. How do I do that exactly?
It's a skill.
Right,
Cool.
wardrobe
Do I
and
just
style.
just click on it, right?
Just click on it, yeah.
Just click on it. Fuck. Oh shit, son!
Okay. What? So 8 extra points. I did say that. So give me a seduction check with a +8.
Nina is rocking it today.
Okay, she rolled a 23 in the wardrobe and style, and then you got a 23. That's not bad. So the guy looks at you and he's just like, maybe he takes like a.
I'll just sort of like run my go. I'll just be like, you know, do the.
And he'll just be like, you know, leans
laying
over.
it on a bit thick because this dude's just, you know.
Yeah, he'll like you know, grab his walkie-talkie and be like, yeah, we've got some hot ass cheeses for Sam Worthington. And
well,
then,
no, like, and like maybe he was like sampling. He like had one of them to sample, and he just kind of looks at her, and then he just like goes and then like fizzes.
Oh, it went off a bit early then. Sorry. Yeah. Don't worry, that happens all the time.
and also we need to clean up on the main floor. I spilled my warm cheese everywhere, and it's like Roger that. It's like, and he's like, just go through the door there. So as you're walking along, who's got a combat sense here? Does anyone? Oh,
I do.
yep. Go ahead, roll me a combat sense.
1 second. 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, you changed your character, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cat friend. There we
Cat
go. Well, I had combat
Okay.
sense.
So
I think this is the first time I've used it in the game, but I've had it this whole time.
I mean, you've used it. So combat sense adds bonuses to everything. Like that's kind of what combat sense does. So like,
Does
and
it do that automatically?
yeah, I added it to your roll. So whenever you've rolled athletics or whenever you've had a move, like anytime movement has come up, it's because your combat sense that you can move so far. So, you know, you notice cameras everywhere. It's kind of the type of security you'd imagine in a bank. There's metal detectors, but, you know, they do the thing where they put the cheeses on the side and then you two walk through the metal detectors. Now, Fuzzy, I know your leg was specially designed for this, so it doesn't actually go off. But, you know, your legs go off, Nina.
Do they?
Unless they're something else other than metal.
Ceramic.
Ceramic swords? Is that what you have? I mean, this is a precedent that will be set, so...
Sure, yeah.
Ceramic
Can
swords.
I make them?
Yeah, you can make them ceramic if you want. I mean, it's never come up until now, so, like, I'm happy.
Or some sort of like carbon fiber with ceramic edges, sort of thing.
Yep.
Because that would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, nothing beeps. You guys go through, and you get sort of moved around the back of the bank into Sam Worthington's office, who's got this big fucking office, just enormous, with this great view of the park that's behind him, and you know it's right next to the water fountain sort of thing. And he's just sort of standing there. He's got his big he's got his back turned, hands behind, but he's a larger set man. He's wearing a 10-gallon hat, big old white, sort of like Kentucky. What do they call those things where it's like a bow tie, but it's out of string?
String tie, sort of.
I know the term.
Yeah, he's got something like that.
Bowler? No.
No, bowler. No, I don't think it's a bowler.
It's something like that. Anyway,
But you know, you all know what I'm talking about, right? So I just don't know the name of it. And
them stringy things.
And he turns around and goes, "I heard all y'all coming up here to give me some cheese."
Indeed, sir.
I love this
It
character.
is a bolo tie.
Bolo. Is it bolo tie?
I was right.
Okay.
Bolo tie.
Anyway, yes.
Ebola what?
Tie.
It's the kind of tie that causes you to shit blood till you die. No, anyway, sorry. Right.
Oh, Ebola tie. I see.
Yeah.
I think only Fuzzy can understand my accent sometimes.
No, I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
So he'll walk
Right,
over.
anyway.
He'll walk over to like you two are like in the doorway. He'll walk over to the doorway while you're holding it, and he'll lean over and smell the platter of cheese. He's like, you can taste the syntheticness. That's how you know it's real.
Oh, absolutely, sir.
You know, we've been working on a cow that when you squeeze its udder, it pulls out the string cheese like this.
Ah, that's horrifying. Anyway,
Oh, just imagine the guy underneath there.
that's horrifying, and I just know.
So you two wouldn't happen to be from that. What did you say your fucking office was? Oh yeah, the Nanoweave Sock Company. Now, would you?
Indeed, we are, sir. Yes.
So aside from you know the glorious that is American-made synthetic cheese, what else have you come here to deliver? I mean, you could have done this by, you know, sending it through the glorious American mail.
Well, we were sent to ask. Well, we were wondering if we could perhaps hire your wife to work for us, not purchase, just hire. She has some very valuable skills that we'd be very interested in.
Well, funny you should say that because why don't you ask her herself? She's gonna be here in about, I don't know, 45 minutes. You see, me and her like to get a lunch date, late lunch date every day because, on account of us being a married couple under the Lord Jesus Christ.
That's adorable. That's so touching.
You're damn right it is.
You sound like a lovely, lovely couple. I'm so glad she's found you. You seem like a really good husband.
I am, yes. Her accent is a little on the nose, though. Not very American, more like...
Well, these things can be worked on, can't they?
Indeed they can. She's actually going to a language school to learn how to talk more like a fellow United States of American employee.
Oh, that's marvelous. She sounds lovely. You must be a very lucky man as well.
Oh, I only had to pay a small fortune for her, but I'm a sucker for
tell me, how exactly did
damsels
you meet
in distress. Huh?
Oh, you sound like wow. Yeah. So tell me, how did you meet? I'm fascinated. If it's not too personal.
Well, I like to frequent the underground slave trading rings. It's one of my pastimes. I like to go rescue some of the unfortunates, I like to call them, on account of, their unfortunate circumstances. And every once in a while, I find one that I like, and I free that son of a bitch. It just so happened to be that the one that I came across happens to be a very beautiful woman. And as a man of taste and quality, I couldn't let that go, I just couldn't let that go. So you could say that I took her from one type of slave labor and put her into another.
Well, I wouldn't call marriage slave labor quite. I mean...
No, I was making a joke, one of them funnies. Like you read in the paper, if they ever had that still.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry, yes.
I was going for a sensible chuckle, if you get my drift.
I actually have a magazine subscription to Sensible Chuckle. It's
Really? So do I love that. Oh, yes. Yes.
The last ones was about making fun of the minorities. That was
yes.
Good old Sensible Chuckle there.
Oh yeah, those minorities, scamps.
So I'm sorry, I've been very rude. What are your names?
Oh, I'm Tina Jones, and this is Tiffany Aking.
Tiffany and Tina. Well, now ain't that some low-down American names that I ever heard before in my life.
I love me some names that start with a T, just like a USDA grade T-bone steak.
I like USD grade everything. I was like, my company is 100% official. We have 100% American-grown, VAT-induced cattle.
So tell me more about what you do then, because I am absolutely fascinated.
Well, you see, owning these banks right here in Nightcity is part of my side little project that I have going on.
Ooh.
And see, I have an excessive amount of money. I'm a very successful American business owner. I got my start running synthetic cattle abattoirs,
Ah, yes. I do like a nice bit of synthetic beef every
Yes,
now
no,
and then.
Americans should have a healthy diet of meat and
Right.
potatoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, I love meat and potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Put 4.5 tons of butter on that stuff. It's amazing.
You're a woman after my own heart. If I wasn't married already and, hadn't bought her from a slave trading ring, I probably would have snatched you up.
Oh, well. Do stop.
If I wasn't married and bought a, my own.
You see, I can only ever own one wife at once. I'm what you call a polygamist. I believe in the marriage of a man and a woman and only one at a time. Now, I have my ex-wives, but I always make sure that I'm divorced before acquiring a new one.
As well?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you keep mistresses as well?
Please. I'm flattered. I really am. But
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just in general wondering because I know a few wealthy guys who they've got a lady for the weekend and then the wife for the week, etc.
I understand what you're saying, and those gentlemen are sinners.
Of course, yes.
There is nothing more sanctified than the church of marriage.
Other than my synthetic beef, that is.
FDA approved,
100% American.
But yes, I'm glad to know that you aren't one of those terrible, terrible men.
I ain't so terrible. No, I have my dark side. I like to smoke a little bit of the old tobacco, but aside from that, I like my whiskey. I like my beef. I like my women. Married
yes, I do
to
like
me.
A nice Kentucky bourbon every now and then.
Oh yes, ma'am, you're speaking my language. Now,
unlike how I like everything else, I like my women non-synthetic.
I don't stand those virtual reality knob jockeys these days. They just
don't get me started.
look. I could guys, I could talk in this character's voice all fucking day, but I think we better do something.
Well, I'm assuming that basically we just chit chat and kill time until his wife turns up.
This current character has had more development than my entire character throughout.
Yeah.
I could do this shit forever. It's just So basically, Astrid probably just spends 45 minutes just buttering this guy up.
Oh yeah, no. And Nina, what is your role in all this? Just stand there and look pretty, or are you participating in the conversation in any way? Or
Astrid's just doing such a great job. I'm mostly just
watch and learn. Watch and learn.
Yeah, I'm mostly doing the hair flip thing and just like in awe of her.
every 10 minutes, just like, oh, my hair, it's sexually getting everywhere.
Look at all this cheese I'm holding.
Yes, the cheese. It's fantastic.
Would you care for some cheese? Yeah.
All right. So what are the boys doing? Is there any sort of signal you guys give?
I'm just kind of sitting in the van.
Basically, you'll probably go just sit there, don't do anything unless we fucking phone you, okay? We'll.
I like the idea that there's like there's like a New York City policeman who's like spinning his like baton around. He's like walking down the street, and he sees like a black nondescript van just like sitting in the delivery section of like the bank, and just like just on still. And he walk up to the glass window and go with his baton and be like, "Excuse me, is anyone in there?"
Now we're gonna have to clean that up.
You actually do you kill a cop on the main street? Is that what you're saying?
I thought we were like in a driveway or something, maybe not on the main street.
Yeah, you're just at the front of the bank. You just like point a gun out the window, just blow his face off.
I don't think Vi is that dumb.
Yeah, I don't think so either, which is why I asked.
I mean, you haven't shot a gun in quite a long while.
It's been a while.
No, everything's fine, officer.
I'll just open the window. Yeah.
Like, are you still wearing your helmet, or do you like take it off and like, fucking?
I suppose I should probably take it off inside the van at least.
Yeah, it's fine here. Yeah, we'd have them off.
Yeah, okay. I like the idea that you wind down the window just a little bit and you stick your eyes over. You're like, hello.
Hello.
He's like, is there a reason you're parked at the front of this bank?
Do you have some fucking cheese or some shit?
Cheese? What?
How do you got any more of that cheese?
Well, we're working for a delivery service. Our employees delivering a package right now. We're just waiting for them to come back out.
Well, you are in the delivery zone. Give me a fast talk.
I can.
That's good. There you go. Perfect.
God damn it, Al.
Yeah, he's just like, well, you are in a delivery zone, so that makes a lot of sense. Go about your day, citizen. And then he walks down the road, swinging his baton. He's like, and he sees like a homeless guy, and he's just like, get out of the way. Like hits him.
As he's walking away, I'm like miming with my gun.
You do the Punisher thing where the guns on the other side of the door, and he's like,
yeah, the whole time he's talking because they blacked out windows. The gun's just there, pointed at his face.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need to have a shootout with the cops in the middle when we're this
Al,
close.
you talk too much.
I talk just enough.
I also like the idea that we always get the I'm not thinking about things view of Vi before things happen. So which is always just like wind down the window, shoot the cop, not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
But then it goes back into present time where she's like,
It just plays out in her mind.
It's like, she's like, that'd have been so good.
all right. So yeah, you guys still haven't gotten the notice, but you do see like a woman with big curly blonde hair, walking with like a white business power suit. You know, like the ones that have like the shoulder pads and like
The ones that Astrid wears all the fucking time.
basically. She's got like a little purse and there's like a dog inside the purse, and she's got like these big glasses on. Like
I reckon that's her.
Maybe.
Go down. Go find out if she's Russian. She's Russian.
Man, why do I gotta talk to this chick?
Cause you're the only fucker who can talk. I can shoot. You want me to shoot you?
Man, just get. And he like puts down his like little like mixtape or whatever it was because he was like rehearsing.
Why, son?
And he just kind of like walks out, with like the swag.
Yeah, you open up the side of the van, and this. Okay, let me put her in perspective. She's walking down the road with her dog, gonna go see her husband for lunch. This black man gets out of a black van and walks right over to her.
You forget how charming Lowdown is.
Okay, let's go. And she's like, oh, what do you want?
She's Russian. Leave. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
This must be her. Donk.
By any chance, wouldn't you be what was it? What was it, Sophia?
Yes.
Yeah. Sophia. I work for a nanosoc company, and they were looking to see if we couldn't employ you, and we were coming by to drop off some like cheeses or some biz for.
Nano what?
Duh, I am Sophia. Let me try and get more feminine with that. I'll work on it. Keep going.
Yo, that's dope. That's straight up. The coincidences that we be running into each other, man. I feel like the universe is alive.
You are waiting at the front of my husband's bank. Of course you would meet me here.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
It makes the only sense. And then she like pushes you
I can see why
aside
they
and then
think
like
the
starts to walk into the bank.
And then I guess I'll do like a persuasion fast talk and just say that my employer was like looking to
Get in the van.
Get in the van.
I'm outside of the
Duh, I will.
a lend-lease contract, hire you on for your nanotech services. I think they were talking about, I don't know, what's like a large number for employment.
She's worth $2 million, so
yeah.
2-year contract worth $3.5 million.
She like stops and turns around, and the dog's like in a bag, and she turns around with such force. And she takes off her glasses. He's like, 2-year contract, yes? I sound like man. Don't worry.
Was shot putter when younger.
It is for science. They take you seriously.
I have bigger muscle than most men. It's fine. Testosterone.
These shoulders are not padded.
Should see how big clitoris is.
I can sodomize you with my clitoris. I'm sorry.
Is she rolling a seduction?
Duh.
Yo, man, you a cool cat. I ain't never met a lady your character before, but yeah,
Tell me more about the money that you promised.
Yeah, I mean, I could take you over to the employers. I mean, I'm just waiting for my my colleague.
If you know anything about me, you know that I can't just go willy-nilly where I please.
Oh, really?
Why don't you come inside, talk to husband, yes?
You're Lowdown. I turned into Lowdown as I called Lowdown. Jesus, the accent's just not sticking today. Honey, is that her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I was just telling about the contract that we were trying to get her to sign.
Bye. I'm like struggling my seatbelt. I'm like, oh shit.
And
Maybe you want to talk with my executive. They're actually waiting in the car. We send in, 2 of the girls to go inside and talk because they, look a lot better than us.
It is true. Female look a lot better than you.
Yeah, especially you, man.
She like visibly blushes at that. She's like, duh.
Duh.
I've had work done,
I'm glad you noticed. Husband don't.
Oh, that's a crying shame.
Men,
Man.
As I know a lot of dick.
God damn it.
So I'm just gonna kind of lead her over to the van and be like, "Yo, this is my superior. Her name, well, I call her lovingly, V Pain, but this is Bye for you."
Why she look like Tank?
I shoot her with a needle gun.
Okay.
He brought her over to the van, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shoot her with a needle gun and just pull her
Okay.
into
What type of injection is it?
It's the one to knock out animals.
She's just like,
Remember the one we used for the tiger?
she's like, thunk, gets it in the throat. And she's like, duh, what is? And like lands on top of the
Still
dog.
calibrated for a tiger.
Yes, it would be.
Well, listening to her voice, I think we need it.
She's got broad shoulders. She used to do shot put, right?
Yeah.
She don't get in the car.
She falls down onto the ground and like you hear the dog being like underneath her because she crushed it. Yeah.
Oh,
the
God,
fuck is
get her,
this?
pick her up.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh my god.
What is
Don't be this, Vi. You cannot take this.
It's the last episode. It's fine.
Yeah, all right. Take the dog. You're.
What? Wait. Okay. Calm
Oh
down.
my! What is this?
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Man.
You were sitting there messing with her purse. What, you trying to rob her right now? What is that thing? What is that?
Like, I'ma call him Snuggles.
Why?
He's just like. "Ah."
What's with his eye?
Look at his eyes. He looks like he
Yeah.
can snuggle too hard.
It's like a goldfish eyes. He's like constantly on the verge of about to piss himself. Like, like.
What does he eat? You think he like kibble, right?
I mean, maybe.
Well, no, kibble's.
Hang on.
Okay.
All right, guys. Let's do this in order. What are you doing with the unconscious middle-aged Russian
I am
woman?
picking
in
her
the
up
street?
and placing her in the van.
Okay. All right. Glad we got that sorted out. Are you going to wait for your compadres, or are you just going to
I'm
drive
going to
away?
try to call them.
All right. And so yeah, back in the office, he's just like, "God damn, this wife of mine should be here by now." It's like you get a call on the phone. It's Hal.
Hello?
We have the.
You know what? I'm just gonna get
in
in
the
these
van.
cheeses over here. I'm just gonna crack one of these some bitches open. It's like,
Oh, good plan. Good plan. What was that again? Sorry?
Big cheese has been secured. We are ready to leave.
How
Really?
talk normally? Tell her we got the bitch.
I don't know if someone's listening.
Okay, we'll. Oh,
She's
right.
listening. You just called her.
Well, we'll be out in a second.
is that a dog I hear in the
I'm so
background?
sorry. Something's come up. We need to go. I'm terribly sorry to run out on you like this, but yes, another very important. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I got cheese
I'm
fingers.
so sorry. Oh, it's lovely to meet you, though.
Puts his hand out like after he's licked his fingers. He's like, "Now don't
I'm
be the dishonest man and leave without shaking a man's hand."
I will absolutely shake his hand, and I will try to go in for the cheek kiss as well.
It tastes
But I
like.
assure you, this hand is USDA grade.
And I'm gonna try and sort of like do the thing where you sort of catch them on the corner of the mouth with the knockout.
Genuine
Yeah,
American
little bit of cheese. Is there.
saliva.
Yeah.
He's got a little cheese there.
A little bit of knockout.
Yeah, but I'll do that thing where make it awkward. It's like oh.
It's like, "My, you're a saucy little wench, aren't you?" And he leans over to you, Nina, and it's like, "Goodbye, Tess, was it? Tina. My bad. I'm sorry."
But yeah, I've used the knockout lips on him as well. So.
Oh, you want to knock him out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get you.
That's what she was going for.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise he's gonna raise the alarm when his wife's missing, right?
So he
Oh,
just
no.
goes.
He
He goes to
goes-
lean over, and he's just like, "I seem to have eaten too much cheese." I'm just feeling a little lightheaded from the kind of the.
Oh, you better
the
sit down
synthetic gas inside of that tube of cheese.
Yeah, sit down in this chair. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like shuffle him over to a chair, plonk him down, put the cheese on his lap, and then we'll just go.
Yeah, and he's like, why don't you try and find my...
What brand was that? I do declare it was a bit of a whiz.
How close to this do you think CG Project Red are gonna follow?
Oh, 100%. Like,
Anyway, so yeah, and then we'll just sort of like, well, let's. They actually did something useful for once.
she's got this big welt in the middle of her throat. It's just like getting bigger and bigger from like where you injected her with or shot her with the needle. And she's just like lying unconscious, being like, trying not to swallow. Like every few moments, you put a finger in her mouth and like make sure she doesn't swallow her tongue because like she's so fucking knocked out.
Right. So yeah, we'll just head out through the bank, just be like, nice to meet you, lovely, bye. He's just enjoying his cheese.
There's a poor guy just like cleaning up like the cheese spill on the.
I'll just give him a little saucy wink. Just
another cheese can. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, and we'll just walk out, jump in the van, and just be like, "So you actually managed to? What the fuck happened to her throat?
Don't.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile, Lowdown's just in the back, which is like this, like really like.
Let's just go. Let's just go. Tell us on the way. You can explain on the way. So, what happened to her throat, though?
She's probably not gonna survive that. You should probably take her face now.
Use the tiger tranquilizer on her.
Oh my fuck!
You don't want her face or not? She's gonna die. Look at her. Look at her face.
Oh, really? Oh, this takes ages. Oh, fuck. All right, look. There's no privacy in here. Fuck.
Want me to stop by a hotel?
Just got blacked out windows. Just do the
I need to do this
shit.
All right, I'll do the face shit. You just try not to look, okay?
Oh, wait, do you get naked?
I just give you like the most withering look.
Okay. No. Yep.
So wait, where are you doing the transformation?
Why would she need to get naked to take her face, Al? What the fuck is wrong with you?
A man could dream.
So where are you doing the transformation?
Well, I'm gonna start it in the van. I'm just gonna be like, look, we need to find a motel. You're probably gonna have to carry me in, okay? Because.
All right, I like the idea that you're in the lobby of a motel and you're just like, and it's like, yeah, we'll need like one room for the next 4 days. And,
like, while she's screaming, Lowdown's just like in his zone with his music. Low down, talking about.
She's probably not screaming. She's probably just like all pale and sweating, and her face looks all boxed. I'm just like.
And like maybe the lady's like very slowly like getting the thing. She's like typing with one finger. She's like eating, like chewing gum. She's like.
I'm just looking at her like.
The same hotel.
It's like, yeah, she got another job somewhere else.
Can we move it along, please?
I'm typing as fast as I can.
I'm gonna just like throw down a ridiculous amount of credits for the room. Can y'all make it go faster?
Can you tell me what she's? Oh God, I never got her voice. Okay, what does she sound like?
An elderly Russian woman. She sounded like this.
Oh, deep voice. Right. Yes, that would explain. Okay. Yeah. Deep voice. Da. Yeah, darling. I am.
Oh,
Russian.
darling, it's so good.
Whoa! I didn't know it worked that fast. Holy crap, that was fast.
I think
She
she's
sounds
just
just like her.
I think she's just doing the voice, Hal.
But it sounded just like her.
Da.
See?
I don't know. I only spoke to her
I
for 2
am
minutes.
professional.
All she said to me was.
All right, so you guys get a room. It's, whatever. It's shitty. You got a bathtub. You get a bunch of ice to put the body on ice or whatever. By the time you get in there, it's, like her body starts to expire from the fucking tranquilizer you nailed her with. So, like, good job there. But that doesn't matter because you got all the synthetic materials that you need to make your nanomachines work. And you guys have seen this before. She just starts to wail and thrash about for the next couple of days.
Well, they probably haven't seen before. They've probably heard, but don't forget that Astrid sort of like shuts herself away when she does this. So this is like she's deeply fucking uncomfortable about people.
You're like in the linen closet of the hotel room.
Yeah, no, she's like this is like fucking her up mentally because she hates people seeing her like.
And
this.
I'm trying to pay attention to everything because it's weird. Oh, in between playing with Snuggles.
Dog is
Now,
like, the dog's
I
Yeah,
was
every
threw
now and
away
then
the
you
handbag.
get Astrid just going, shut the fucking dog up.
Yeah, you probably have like the group of the most disinterested people in your position, because like Lowdown's gonna be in the corner, just rapping, trying to get his verses down. You got Hal just probably doing something on his phone.
Masturbating.
I'm just like,
This is kind of hot, actually.
it's not really doing it for me though.
Oh my god.
It's like she doesn't sound in enough
What's it
pain.
for?
Is Nina watching?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we're me,
Like,
Ryan
Yes.
and Nina. We're just like
In awe. I've been in awe this entire evening. That's literally
So,
all I could do is sit there and go.
The only way I can really describe the process is kind of like, have you ever seen The Mummy before when they have like the bugs that go underneath the skin and it like moves
Oh,
around her face
God.
and stuff? It's a little like watching that. Because her bone structure in her face actually realigns to match whatever synthetic material she, puts into like the injection that she has. So she actually like it takes a couple of days, and her face changes, her pigment changes color on her skin, her eyes change color, the hair like falls out then regrows, sort of thing. It's pretty fucking gnarly. Like. It looks like after this is why she does it in motels, because afterwards it's like you need to get a new bed because of all the synthetic like face junk and goop and just whatever that comes out of her face changing. It's pretty fucked up, which is why that Astrid is like kind of mentally deranged in a way. Like she sees the world in like a weird color or a weird shade. So yeah.
So it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark with when the beam hits a guy's face.
I wouldn't say that. It's her skin
No, my hair
never
doesn't
breaks.
explode.
Her skin never breaks. Like it doesn't like come out of the skin or anything like that. It just sort of like bubbles and moves around and stuff. And her skin goes a much lighter shade, because I believe you were an African American woman previously. Or...
I
Yep.
think
yeah, because you
last
were
one.
like
The last one, because you're Lowdown's side hoe.
yeah.
Yeah, boy.
So your skin color changes like a considerable amount, and actually, you know what? He probably wouldn't have been so friendly to you knowing that.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that shit too. Anyway,
Oh, that's fine.
whatever.
Maybe I was just especially hot, and maybe it's his secret fetish. or
You're
something.
like
Ooh, this is so transgressive.
I really like the taboo stuff. I'm kind of into that, but I'm a married man. You keep your hands off of me, woman. Anyway,
I mean, you don't really have to, but do it. I mean, you don't have to, but do it.
look, I ain't gonna consent.
I got me
but,
some
like,
jungle fever. That's the cheese.
Oh, good.
That's-
That's exactly what he would say.
Y'all into that Gouda shit? I'm really into Gouda, like. Anyway, let's take our second break here, guys.
This guy died and he's still talking from beyond the grave.
He didn't die.
He didn't die. He's
He's
just unconscious. Yeah. So let's take a break here, guys. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We're gonna run some
killing
ads.
him would have raised too much,
Yeah. Our team is well on the way to putting down an old PC, so we'll see how we go. Why is it that this episode we've come up with some of the best characters in the entire
That's just
show?
the way shit works, man.
As I said, this is a fun game. I'm actually kind of like nostalgic for this game, and we haven't even ended it yet. Yeah. Anyway, so when you wake up after 2 days of grueling slumber, I imagine it's also one of those things where like your body needs to keep you awake during the process, so it's not fun. So you got your new face, your new voice, and I guess you rest for a little bit of time. I'm more interested though right now in what Lowdown is doing. About halfway through this process, I imagine you left to make final preparations for this concert that you're putting back into place.
Yeah, no, like Mike Knight put his trust in Lowdown, so Lowdown's trying to do all he can to make sure this thing goes right. He's checking over like the equipment that he needs and whatnot. He's talking to like the sound guys who are setting up the makeshift stage out in the middle of the street, because it's like a block party type deal, right? I think that's what he.
No, it's a big staged event, like on a stage and stuff like that. So.
Talking to like some like sideliners and stuff like that, trying to get like the indie rap scene going on and whatnot. And that's really just what it is. He's just trying to go around, talk to people, get a good feel. I mean, heck, he might even do like some like talks with like media people, because they might just be like, what the heck is this? This might be an interesting story if it gets big.
Do you have any sort of like, you're a rock star, right?
Yeah, Rocker Boy.
Rocker Boy, yeah. Can you give me a check for that? What's
sure.
the main thing called for that? I always forget.
Charismatic leadership.
Charismatic leadership. Can you give me one of those, please?
Yeah, there you go.
25? What the fuck, dude? You rolled an 8. Okay, that makes more sense. So, yeah, there is like some swell happening around your planned little foray into this your gig. People are saying that they're not associating you with Michael Knight, which is what you wanted, and the media is going abuzz. You do like you have like a morning show thing that you're going to promote your event.
Yeah,
you do that. It seems like the crowd's really into it. You give them a little taste of what you're doing.
Like the big thing of is Lowdown is that he's not trying to like straight up like say a message like go out vote for Mike Knight. It's more along the lines of he's just trying to talk about the plea to the street. So when he's doing like the interviews and stuff like that, it's all stuff like he's talking about the music. So it's like the legit like MTV type deal of stuff where he's saying, it's like it's just the soul of the music, getting me on. And it's like I was brought up on these streets. I felt I had to speak out and do something about it.
Right. So I'll give you an option here. You can either do a, there's a skill in here that I'm trying to look for. It's for singing or,
Oh, he has perform.
Perform, that's what I'm looking for, yeah. Perform, or you can do fast talk, persuasion.
Yeah, it's going to be perform. And now, like, the interesting thing is, like, that might come up on, like, the interview type deal is that he doesn't need, like, a microphone because of his audio box.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess he'd just go up and do, like,
this is just to build hype, right? So,
yeah.
Damn, dude, you're fucking crushing these roles. Well, to be fair, you have 8 and a 9. So, 8 and a 10. Wait, your skill is at 8? You've been spending all your points on that?
I used a bunch of the extra IP, and then plus their cybernetics enhancing his perform because of the...
Oh, yeah. Because of the thing. Yep, I get you. See, that's like a +4 or something like that to the cybernetics, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you fucking hype the shit out of this event. And maybe as you guys are in your room, right, and, Astrid is sort of recovering, maybe you've got like the TV on, or you've got like the radio on or something, but
I need a fucking cheeseburger.
Are you actually performing any of your songs?
He will be,
yeah. It's just like a little snippet.
Yeah.
Because like I watched you produce it. I actually really like the album.
Yeah.
So I'm poking Hal and like getting everyone around the TV. No, it's actually really good.
You're like on the equivalent of like you're like on the equivalent of like Jimmy Kimmel or something like that right now, promoting your tour.
Dope.
Like I don't know what he would be called. Something like
Oh no! It has to be the guy. It has to be Chip Edgewise's talk show, motivation talk show.
Nah, it wouldn't be Chip Edgewise. He's not big time. It'd be something like Like I don't know, like
Buford T. Kimmel.
Buford T. Kimmel. Oh my god, I'm gonna write that down. That's great. Buford T. Kimmel's talk show. It's about news and politics,
And cheese.
which is like a perfect platform for you, right? Like,
Yeah.
he has a big expose on American cheeses right now. It's like, yeah.
And like low down standing there, like big old tall, got the mini shave fro chain and whatnot going on, and smile, and just like a thing of cheese as an endorsement.
All right, Buford T.
My name is Lowdown, and I support this cheese.
Okay, Buford T. Kimmel. Perfect. That's a great name for like a fucking piece of shit. So yeah, that's going down. And what are the rest of you guys doing? Are you getting ready to like? How are you going to contact? I forget his name now. Fucking Barash, yeah. How are you going to contact Barash to get him to come out?
Not that far.
Do we have his? Okay, I have an idea. Can we get his like personal contact number?
I don't think he would have one.
I mean,
that's the
would we be
thing.
able to
Like
get-
he's kind of like eccentric, and he's also like 100% withdrawn from.
Right.
the
How would we
streets,
get a
right? So-
message to him?
That's a good question. How would you? Because that's what you
Send
need
it
to do. That's the whole point of what you need to do now. So.
Know any of his like interests? Is there like a forum
Being a
on
mad
the
scientist,
interwebs?
Well, I guess if you wanted to, the only way that I could think of that you would perhaps want to try is going through the mafia contacts. But he did a pretty good job of killing those motherfuckers in season 1. So
If we could get into low level of where he works,
Montesento Jojo, that's gonna be pretty tough. That place is like iron, like a.
Could we just send Monsanto a message going like, yo, we have your wife. We're prepared to sell her to you for, she won't fucking work. So.
Oh, do we know if that company wants to buy her?
Well, that'd be run by Dante's wife. So I would
Got
say
all the callbacks today.
Yeah, I would say probably not. Mostly because it keeps Barash working when he's like in a particular mental state, like
I mean, do we know where he is? Do we know
basement of
where he
Montesento Jojo, which is a small megacorp in
Does he
Nightcity.
have wait? Does he have security cameras that he sees like the outside world?
Well, he doesn't.
through?
It's not
doesn't really
him
manage-
that's protecting himself. It's the corp that's protecting their personal their assets, which is
Well,
Barash
does
is
he
an
ever
asset,
look
so-
outside? Ever?
No.
Like, is there somewhere we could scrawl like a giant
No, he's like
decal or something?
So the Umbrella Corporation, how they have like that giant facility underground. He's in
Yeah.
like an R&D division and something like that, just smaller.
Like
How in the world do we get a message to him?
It's a good problem. So another option is you could hack the system and send a message to him via computers.
Didn't you say that electronic security was tight though?
It is, but
Yeah.
that's only tight because
we know a decent hacker, right?
yeah, it's only tight because you guys aren't a hacker, right? If you get it's been proven time and time again that Montesento Jojo can be hacked into. In fact, Ban did it a lot, so it's not out of the stretch of realm of the possibilities for that to happen.
Well, what if? Can I use a street deal to look for underground contacts and hackers?
I mean, you know a hacker, but
I
yes,
know
you
one.
can.
That bitch,
Yeah.
she stole our money. I will shoot her.
That's why I was looking for someone else.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Smiles knows quite a bit, so.
That's true. I already owe him a favor.
Maybe he'd like a gorilla.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
As much as I love
Like a
Barash, I love Go Gorilla more.
That's a great idea.
as long as the gorilla lives on.
And you know what? I mean, theoretically speaking, and this is just me putting an idea in my PC's minds, but if you were to say, we'll trade the waifu for the gorilla-roo, he might be willing to do that.
But we still have to contact him.
That's right, you do.
All right. But then, yeah,
We-
okay.
so
And
basically-
Mr. Smiles, I believe Mr. Smiles was the one I contacted about the tiger.
It was, yes.
So yeah, let's call it Mr. Smiles.
God, I fucking can't remember
Can we
his
just
voice.
drive outside and just start honking the horn, shouting, "Brash, yo, we got your wife right here."
Darling, come to me.
Okay,
So
so
Mr. Smiles' voice was distorted because he had a mask. He was
Yeah,
talking
it's like-
like this.
oh yeah, he talked like Bane. That's right. I remember now. Yeah. So you call him up and he's like,
Kill them all.
Why, hello there, Hal. It's good to hear from you again. You know,
hear from you
it's
too.
been a while. I do believe that you owe me something. So it's kind of
do.
funny that you come back to me like this.
Yes, because I have a means to pay you back.
Oh.
How would you feel about getting your hands on a cybernetic gorilla?
Do you mean
Full
like a
round
gorilla
cyber-
that's built from the ground up, or do you mean like a gorilla that has cybernetic enhancements? Because, my boy, they are completely different things, and you know this.
I believe I am talking about a gorilla with cybernetic enhancements.
Well, what's the price? Is
Well,
it very clear when I talk like this, or is it not?
It's a little hard to hear you, but I can get decipher most of it.
Okay.
They're in the basement of what was it?
Montesensor Jojo.
Montesensor Jojo.
You know, that actual name comes from mixing two pharmaceutical companies in real life together. So, like it was a synthetic farming company and a pharmaceutical company mixed together. So it was actually kind of smart. But yeah.
In their basement, they have a man of Barash Pozovsky?
Petroskova.
Petroskova. I would never have guessed that. Barash Petroskova. He's in charge.
I'm sorry, what?
He's in possession of the gorilla. We have something he wants. It's his wife. We're willing to trade his wife for the gorilla, which we'll give to you. I need you to hack into their systems and send him the message of this deal.
Interesting proposal. Now, this gorilla, how much do you know if it's actually like, is it synthetic? Is it a real gorilla? What are we dealing with here? I mean, it can't possibly be a real gorilla now, could it?
One of my one of my close associates has first-hand knowledge of this gorilla. Believe it is a synthetic gorilla. No,
It's a
sorry.
real gorilla.
It is a real gorilla with a real big gun, I'm told. I don't know how we got it. I don't even know what the thing looks like.
Interesting, and it does. Is it? How do you stop a gorilla with a gun?
That's the problem we've been having.
Tell him with a bigger gun, Hal.
How can you hear him? You have amazing hearing.
You got the phone the wrong way around,
He
honey.
is
You got it on
he is
speakerphone.
called a player character in a tabletop role playing game. They can hear whatever the fuck they want. That's how that works.
Sorry.
I got
Yeah.
plot hearing, Hal.
EMP, perhaps?
Plot hearing, yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking
I'll be
either.
using the Russian voice. EMP, perhaps?
It's so real. It's hard to think that's still her.
Duh.
We
I'm
have
sorry, Tess.
we haven't tried using. We have a couple theories. EMP device, excessive amount of knockout gas. One associate said bigger guns, but I think that's counterproductive to our goal.
Isn't the whole point of this trade that we get the gorilla, alive and well and not gassed and electronically burnt out or anything like that? Because if you can arrange that the gorilla gets handed over, no problems, I'll contact anyone you want.
We don't have to actually arrange that, do we?
I don't know. You guys are hearing.
Like over the other side of the room, and they're like brushing their teeth with an electric toothbrush, and it's like hear your phone conversation, and it's like, oh yeah, you know.
So when we give him the gorilla, why would we want a gorilla?
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Smiles is a man we don't want to cross. We will give him the gorilla because, for one, we have no need for it. I mean, we have that thing. We don't need a mascot on our team.
Can I maybe get the gun?
How are you going
It's
to
built into its body, so I probably doubt it.
You could try? Ask Mr. Smiles when we trade him.
Gotta be on like a plinth. Can't all be inside him, right?
So do you remember Metal Gear Solid? Do you remember like the bipedal like weapon that shoots nukes out of it? And it like stabilizes stuff.
The Ed 291.
So Barash built a wolf once who could stabilize and shoot a sniper rifle like out of its back.
What character did you make, Chip?
A good one.
A good one. A very broken one, but a good one all the same. We just didn't have the campaign just didn't really get to use him that well, so that's kind of why he changed characters. But yeah, so Mr. Smiles will agree if you can, get him a gorilla without issue. He asked that you send over a picture of the wife or something like that, proof of life to make it easier.
So it was more like camera.
Yeah, so
and then
You're like, you got to take a
to
camera of
develop
like,
it.
yeah, you got to take a picture of the dead body in the tub, and you're like, oh wait, hang on, and then you go take a picture.
Ash is just like, really? Come on. So I'll just be there with a newspaper and just like,
take a picture. And
What's
flop
the front page of the
wait,
newspaper?
we have to get good angle, yeah?
The front page.
What
of
is the headline of the front page? I want to know.
Maybe probably something to do with the lowdown.
Bear and Bunky, debunky. No.
Cheese is good for your brain. Find out on page 27.
This is a big
Bank
advertisement
manager,
for
no
cheese.
cheese on cheese.
Yeah.
Holistic
Cheese
Cheese Company.
No, actually,
Bankrupt.
if you wanted to have it be after Lowdown, he actually named his hit song that's coming out Debunk Day.
Debunk day? Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah, the picture gets taken, sent over. He sends it over. So we get like a little short montage of Barash, and he's like sitting in front of like a computer screen. And Go Gorilla's in the background just like stomping around. Maybe he's got like a medicine ball. He's got like a big medicine ball, and he's like, throwing it against the wall. He's just like, and it's like,
Good job, right on target.
Yeah.
Just like practice with you. You're gonna grow big one day, I tell you, I swear.
This is like a 12-foot gorilla. You'll get big one day.
It's a big silverback. Yeah, it's fucking huge.
Tear your arm off soon as lucky.
And there's also like several felines with like half the skull missing, with like laser, like robotic eyes and stuff. And there's also like a vat in the corner with like a bunch of like a honeycomb of like bees and stuff in there as well. But more importantly,
other like green jars filled with undescript animals. In
yeah.
them.
But more importantly, you've rebuilt the original wolf. I forget his name now.
It was so long ago.
It was so long ago. Let me see.
Fenris.
I think I used the same sheet for Go Gorilla, so I don't have that anymore. But yeah, so yeah, so that's pretty much how that works. So you've got all these animals around you, and like here's the thing, like if a bug maybe there's like a picture, like a little creepy crawly on the wall, and all the animals just go, and they all just look at the bug straight away, except for Go Gorilla. And they all just look at it like with these laser focused eyes. They just all focus on this little tiny bug.
The Predator style guns, all of
Yeah. The only ones that don't have guns are like the bees and the cats. The cats are mostly like
everything else has a gun.
The bees basically are guns.
Yeah, they're like little tiny guns. We get like you're sitting there typing, and Brash is kind of like a man with these big horn-rimmed glasses, and he's kind of like balding, and he's sort of very old. He's got like wispy white beard. He's very thin, and he's just like sitting there typing like furiously on this keyboard. And we get like a picture of it. It's basically him just writing up all these like documents, like almost like a big manual that he's making for like his current new behavioral trips. And it's mostly like focused on things like being able to control humans in the way that he controls animals,
Well, no, actually, Dave, I think that there's also a special project, seeing as he's had direct observation of it, but talking on the principles of AI being able to control through an enhancement chip.
Sure, yeah. But then you get like a pop-up.
I have no idea what you just said.
And it's basically just like one of those theater masks with like the frowns and the smile.
Yeah.
Except it's all digital, and it just starts cackling, and Brush is like, "What the hell?" And he like goes over and like starts to like try to click it away, but it keeps like moving around the screen. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then like a picture of his wife comes up on the screen of her holding a newspaper, and he's just like, "Sophia," and this is like, "We have her. We want the gorilla. Tomorrow night, an exchange will be made at the front of Monte Santo, Georgia." And that's pretty much all you get. And Brush will sort of sit back in his chair and be like, "She got away from the mafia. All this work," and he like looks over, and there's like a wolf with like like a big Tesla coil like cannon on the back and that sort of stuff, and he's just like, "It was for nothing."
Is a budgie's head just on top of a Colt 45?
So it's like there's a gun with wings, like no, nothing like that. And he's just like, he looks over at Go Gorilla, and he puts his hand on his chest, and he's like, "You have been a loyal friend, Gorilla, but it is time for us to part ways." And Go Gorilla's like, and we come back, and you guys are sitting around the room, maybe watching Lowdown like talk about the injustice of living on the streets and how hard it is for a regular man. And
y'all think he looks more handsome on the TV? He looks more handsome on the TV.
For a given
Must have been makeup.
For a given value of handsome,
That voice is really deep. You sure you got it right, hon?
He actually has an attractiveness of 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I've probably pulled up some audio files of like Barosh's wife, just to sort of double check as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Want to get right, yeah?
And then you get a phone call, Hal.
Hello.
It's been done. Tomorrow night at the front of Monte Santo, Georgia, you'll exchange the woman for the gorilla. I expect no problems. I will meet you around the corner. I will have all the proper arrangements to take the gorilla away. You just need to come to that empty warehouse down the road.
Should I walk the gorilla there?
I don't know. Do whatever you need to do. Put it on a leash or something. You'll work it out. You're a big boy.
And then he hangs up.
Exactly. But it's even bigger gorilla. I don't think a leash is going to do anything.
Don't they have like control chips and we can just drive them like a remote control?
Maybe. I've never driven a gorilla.
I've also never driven a gorilla.
Have to say this is not in my repertoire. No.
Nina,
I can drive
you ever
a
driven a
truck.
gorilla?
It's pretty much the
I
same
can
thing.
slice and dice a gorilla, but I don't know if I could drive one.
I don't have my
we
license.
want this one whole.
How much is it to go from level 0 to level 1 driving a gorilla?
10 points, right?
10 points times 2, so 20 points.
20 points. Damn. 20 points to drive gorilla. And if only I knew that the gorilla driving skill was in the book.
Yeah, they hide it at the back.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll.
If only there was a certain food that gorilla loved to eat.
Like a line of tacos.
Ooh, taco candy. Ooh, taco candy.
Yeah, but they have to be fresh.
No, they don't. What are you fucking talking about?
They have to be sold from a truck outside.
Just the jingle of a taco truck as it drives along. The gorilla's just like. Yeah.
Maybe that's what Mr. Smiles meant, but he said he would have all the preparations. He has a taco truck ready.
With the same speedy vendor.
Right. So, Sophia, the deal is on tomorrow night. You ready? You need any other preparations?
So the only goal you have is to kill Barash.
Yeah.
What you do after that, who knows?
So
Well,
I
probably
guess we just ask
Bug
him.
the fuck out.
I guess we just ask him how to drive the gorilla.
I'm sure he will tell us. But yes, no. Maybe grow more armpit hair, but apart from that, no, it's fine.
I think you have an
Sorry,
adequate amount of
I'm
armpit hair.
going with the short putter stereotype. I'm sorry.
It looks good. Maybe brush it. No, actually, don't brush it. I think that's the thing.
Well, thinking of, yeah. I mean, gorilla love tacos. Could look gorilla with tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos. Da.
The fuck's a taco?
Okay. You know
Is it
what?
the
I'm gonna drop
cheese?
the voice for a second because God, that's just annoying. Yes, it you know the things with the meat and the cheese and you bite into them and they fall to bits immediately.
It's like a hot dog.
It's meat.
They've grown in popularity and just like drive-by trucks in the past few years. Nobody knows why.
Yeah, but
It's all around Night City. They're actually a facet of Night City now.
It'll follow the tacos probably. Anyway, I better get back into.
Are those yellow trucks that drive around everywhere?
The worst voice I've ever had to do. I hate it. Right. Also, when we finish this, yes, I think I'll have a car standing by to bug me out because I'm going to be in a certain amount of personal danger, which I never enjoy.
Why?
Why do I not enjoy being in danger?
Why would you be in any more danger than? otherwise?
Because I will have just knifed a very valuable scientist.
I mean,
Montesanta Jojo outside. Montesanta Jojo.
so when the security comes out, they're gonna be like, "Hey, it wasn't these guys that stabbed him. It was definitely her over there. You can go free."
If all else fails, Vi and I will lay down suppressive fire.
Yes, we will need. Yes, suppressing fire would be lovely. But yes, and I will meet you back at headquarters afterwards.
Y'all think this doctor could like attach a gun to Fluffy?
No,
That's
no.
I like the idea that the
possible for
dog
me to
like
use my-
changes into a fluffy and the dog changes into a gun. It's just like transforms and you shoot bolts
Hang
at
on
people.
a minute.
Bark, bark,
Is it
bark.
possible for me to use my dodge skill to like grab Astrid and Jet?
Yeah, I mean, like it would require you would have to be able to lift another human being. But other than that, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Because we could just do that. As an
Right.
option.
Yeah, I mean, like it all depends if this transaction goes to shit. You know, if it doesn't go to shit, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Yep.
But it really depends. Like,
Plan for the worst.
yeah, I mean,
Right.
you could always get to the point where the gorilla is angry that you killed Barash, but that's about the only thing I see going wrong here.
Mhm.
But I'm sure
I'm
you
going to
have
get murdered
some.
by an enraged gorilla. Yay!
I'm sure you have some. Yeah, Alfie. That was his name. It was, wasn't it? It was fucking Alfie.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
Alfie after being the alpha dog.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ah. He made the wolf very first episode, got fucking brained from 300 meters away by an assault rifle and died.
Aww.
I remember that, yeah. I remember that.
Well, until tomorrow. Best well,
Indeed.
everyone.
Now get out of my room. I need to sleep.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is a one-room motel.
All right, but I get the bed.
I mean, you want to lie in that and like Hal's in his moo is just surrounded by
Oh yeah, Astrid's flipped the mattress.
this cheese whiz everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, Astrid just like flips the mattress, just pulls the covers over, just.
Alright. So yeah, tomorrow night
I
rolls
knew
around.
I did better there one day.
Tomorrow
Anybody
night.
who tries to get in bed with Astrid will quickly find a knife pressed up against them. It's just-
I wouldn't touch her though, Hal. She's kind of dangerous.
It's just for bragging rights.
She's a sleep stabber.
Oh, I'm not touching her. No fucking way.
I like to think in the middle of the night that maybe you just go to grab something as the spoon, and it's just Hal's. Just like, okay, tell everyone about this.
I think Hal would be terrified. He'd just like,
Lacka hottie.
Alright. So you guys pass some time. And it's the night of the big event. It's also the night of the big concert as well. So you know, we get a shot of the stadium where the concert's being held. It's sort of like they've sort of modified like a big soccer stadium or something like that to house the amount of people that have. Because you got a 25, dude. That's fucking crazy town. That's like.
Well, I actually just did the calculations, and with the charismatic leadership, where it is, like, I can influence about 10,000 people.
That's what I'm saying. There's a fuckload of people showing up to this thing. Like, people have come from all over other places in America to like view this fucking concert. That's how like big it is.
Oh, this is pressure. This is gonna be the first fail of the night. I feel it.
Oh yeah, here it comes, baby. All right, so why don't you give me like a series of like 4 performance checks here.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This is just like you warming up the crowd and like doing an event. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, pretty decent. You pretty solidly do your thing. You didn't roll under a 3 there, so yeah. You did pretty good. Everyone is like fucking really into it, and they're just like yeah, ooh. And then we get like this is the moment where you play the song that you've been putting together as a political fucking mind-numbing thing to like get people to vote for Michael Knight, right?
Yeah, it's called Debunk Day, but it's like kind of spelled kind of like the mayor's name in a way.
All right.
And it's just talking about like all the changes that have come about and how it hurts the people. And then like the big stage closer end thing is where he's just gonna say, I'm gonna something along the lines of, it's like, and as the day drops on Debunk Day, where I'm gonna drop my mic tonight, and he's gonna drop it and walk off, even though it's a fake mic.
Okay, so let's first get a composition roll from you.
Okay.
Because this will matter. So this is mostly just like I want to throw some rolls at you to make sure that you do it right. And if you fail any of these, then the song as a whole will fail. It's not going to give you any bonuses. It's just like this is sort of like the thing that will decide a lot of how it goes. All right, so you've written a pretty good song. Before you start singing, you're just like, yo, I want to do some real talk for a minute. And the crowd goes fucking like, ballistic, whatever. And you start to just sort of vibe with the crowd and tell them about the plight and stuff like that. Give me a fast talk. Persuasion fast talk. Okay. Good. the crowd sort of like quietens down their rabble for a bit, and you start talking. You're doing real talk, you know. You sit on the edge of the stage, and the spotlight comes down on you, and you're just like talking to them. You're being real. You're being honest. You're being talking about the plights of the people on the streets, and how the current political climate is fucking atrocious, and change needs to happen.
So like all of the songs and whatnot are all about how it's like you can't trust the government, you can barely trust the corpse if you don't got no skill, and the only way to survive is to rep with the color, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's when you move into your song. Now this is the roll, right? If you fail this, we'll see how it goes. So no pressure, brother. No pressure. Let's go.
Performer or charismatic?
Perform. Oh, well,
Should I do both?
Let's do a charismatic first, to sort of win the crowd over. We're making it difficult. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a 2, right? No, that was a 3. Okay. So the crowd's still on your side, which is good. Now give me that perform check. This is where you play your song. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like how. When they do like a top 10 moments of like live stage history, talking about like the biggest performance that influenced new song authors around the world and performing artists around the world, there's a couple that come up always. One of them happens to be the Lowdown's rendition of what was the song called?
Debunk Day.
Debunk Day on an August in 2020, the year 2020. That the first thing that comes to mind when they talk about like moments in pivotal history that changed a political campaign with the power of the word and the song. So good fucking job. So we get that backing theme, like the song that Barash was just made. Lowdown is singing as you go to do this transaction with Barash. It's a light drizzle, and it's nearing 2 a.m. Where most business happens in Night City. Your entire team rolls up in a black nondescript van. Who's leading the negotiations, since it can't be Astrid, since Astrid is the object of negotiation.
Definitely. Definitely me.
Yeah?
Definitely me. Definitely not.
Okay, so give me an idea of what your crew looks like. It's sort of drizzling. It's kind of shitty out. The street smells wet and damp. There's a lot of like neon lights, like lighting the puddle of water on the ground, and it's sort of just like you've seen it before.
You can see the city in the puddle as my foot comes down, and
that sort of stuff. Yeah.
The camera pans up, got like full body armor, goes down the face plate.
This is Lowdown coming straight from downtown.
Yeah.
I've made an effort to be kind of like disheveled and distressed looking.
Like maybe you put some grease on your face or something like that.
Not grease, but sort of like my hair's a bit mussed and I'm looking all scared and.
Rapping on Debunk Day, talking about the right way.
You turn that off.
It's really good. Shut up.
I mean, you guys can't hear it. This is like the backtrack of the episode or whatever that's happening.
No, he totally got it on.
No, it's on the radio. I put it on the radio. This album is one of her seminal albums of all time.
Oh no, Vi, you go on the credits for all those lattes you got me.
I have I just got like a trench coat. I'm wearing like casual black clothes. I got the bulletproof vest underneath, obviously. I'm not in the flak gear. I have an umbrella. Yeah. And I'm leading Sophia ahead by like by her hands, like a zip tie.
So everyone aside from Astrid, give me a calm check, a cool check. Cool. As Barash and Go Gorilla walk out from the building, and you see Go Gorilla for the first time. Oh shit!
Am I good or what?
No, you're good. I'm just looking for failures, like what Peachy rolled.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Cool. I think that's everyone.
What the fuck is that thing?
Keep shit together.
That would be the gorilla. Vi, I need you to calm down.
Yeah,
It's
so
like a fucking dump truck with hair.
so this
Indeed
big
it is.
silver gorilla comes out. It's basically got like this white armor on its face and back, and it's sort of like it has all these like cables going from its chest around to the back, and they're sort of like blue, like, and they got this blue liquid going in the back, and it's mostly, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Is that cyber? No, that's coolant for the minigun. Like, you know, like
And then maybe like you see it jiggle, and then you just see like this giant ass barrel gun just on his back.
yeah.
They didn't tell me that's a big gun.
That's this big gun.
Yeah. Vi,
Snuggle, shut up! At this point, Snuggles sits in my backpack, pokes his head
Yeah.
over.
And instantly shits.
It says
I have to change that bag later.
roll me a 1d10.
For the
PG.
dog.
Yeah, for the dog.
This fucking little chihuahua losing its shit.
Oh. / roll space 1d10.
Alright,
6.
yeah, no, the dog is fine,
Dog's
man.
better than me.
Dog's probably like, look at that huge dog. Hi, hi friend.
Now the dog pokes his head up and licks the back of your ear and yawns and then goes back into the bag, sort of thing.
Sniff your butt later.
I'm sleepy.
Nap time.
Mm-hmm.
Pees a little bit because it's shaking constantly. So
Barash, I presume.
Yes.
Darling.
I have Sophia for you. As you can see, she's alive and well, unharmed.
And who are you?
You don't need to know who I am. I'm just
Last
here to
time
drop
see
off
wife taken by
Don't tell him
Mafia.
your name, Hal.
My name
Hell
is
is
Hal.
it?
These people rescued me. They were so brave. Yeah, so brave.
And he's just gonna kind of like look over at you. Henley, do I actually need to roll anything since he's an NPC?
I mean, we can. You have his sheet up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a disguise check from you, Astrid. You get a +3 because of your nano.
Because you are wearing her face.
Yeah.
Hang on, where's disguise gone? There we are. Okay, and +3. Walk.
Okay. You have to beat a 19 with a. I guess I sort of like some sort of.
Awareness / notice.
Yeah, but I want to give you a negative because you haven't seen your wife in so fucking long.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
I want to say.
-2.
Well, how about a -3 because there's a +3 on Astrid's side, so. Yeah.
Please roll bad. Please roll bad.
There you go. I mean, it looks like the wife you remember.
No, actually, I gotta do another thing real quick. Is that a fail or a pass?
That's a pass. It's only a fail if you get like a fucking 1. So.
Okay, cool. So he's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be like that. Sophia, haven't seen you in ages.
Have been passed around from place to place, and this
Me
banker
too.
taught me. He was cheese
Me-
obsessed.
Me
You guys,
too.
this is
Bought my
beautiful.
company behind me. They make me work for a very boisterous man, do
Oh.
all sorts of things.
Oh.
However, I get to do experiments, my finest creation. Here, go gorilla, do a show for her.
Yeah, Go Gorilla like stands up on one foot and goes, and the big gun sort of like jingles on his back, and maybe some rounds fall out of it onto the ground. You know, like,
Been training him in shot put, just like you like in high school.
No.
Yo, comrades, you saved your wife. We kind of need the gorilla, or we're gonna die. That's
Oh.
a big gorilla.
I see the predicaments you're in. Come, we do exchange halfway. Now, Henley, would he have actually had any of the cats with him? Or just go
I
gorilla?
mean, that's the thing. The cats are designed to be stealthy, right? So you tell me.
There's probably 1 or 2 there, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
Yes. Come. And then he's gonna turn to go gorilla. He's just gonna like give him a hug, and he's just like, follow these people, gorilla. My future was taken from me. It's with my life. I've done what I can for you, and I wish the best for you. And I hope that you get to find the taco truck again.
He hugs back and picks you up off the ground and hugs you, but
Wait a minute. Just a minute. Okay. His spine doesn't snap.
But
I'd like to terrifyingly hold my hand out to the gorilla to lead it to the van.
it takes your hand, yeah.
Okay, we're going to the van now.
You're holding onto its finger with your entire hand or whatever.
Well, no, Go Gorilla's actually a really nice gorilla. He actually might lean up and like sniff your face, get real up close.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
He's only nice.
Is he hungry?
Yeah, he's only nice until you piss him off, right? So
I'm gonna sort of slowly walk towards Barash. Wait until the gorilla's in the van.
yeah.
Come, Sophia. I made arrangements. Building should go into lockdown. I've set several bombs to go off in research lab.
So clever, so clever.
So
The door
several
shut now?
bombs to go off on the research, and
Yeah,
then
the door-
as you say that, a wolf sort of walks out next to you. And it's and on the back is there's two cats sitting on the back of this wolf.
What is that?
More creations I've done. Yes.
Okay. So where do we go, darling?
We should go around back to company car. We grab one and we just drive.
Da.
I hear Wasteland's nice this time of the year.
Yes. I will go with him and get into the car.
so the van's struggling.
Yeah, so the gorilla tries to get in the van and he's like, "Ooh," and then he struggles a bit, and then the gun sort of breaks down, folds down into his back, sort of thing, and then he can fit pretty it'd be very smushy. It's kind of with Hal in the back as well as the gorilla, it would be pretty fucking squishy. So.
I'm about to take the backpack off, and I'm I've just got Snuggles in front of me, and then gorilla there. Just go.
All right, Nina, take us to the drop point.
And I think as we're driving there, Astrid, he might stop
No. Before we drive off, I'll be like, darling, I have missed you so much. Kiss me.
Before I do, it's been so long. There is so much to do, and I have something for you. It's the research notes that we worked on together. I did it. I completed the projects for the animal as well as several other projects. But we really must get out.
Okay,
there was
but
a self-contained virus in that building, and I am not sure what might happen when building goes down and network securities go away.
Kiss me. I've missed you so much. Kiss me.
Yeah, he probably would.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, knock out lips.
So Brash, you feel a warm sensation fill your face and body as you feel your brain sort of just sort of going into a deep slumber.
And then I will slit his throat and push him out the door and drive off.
With the wolf and the cats in the back?
All right, probably not actually. Okay, I'll just, okay. Slit the throat, sort of and then dive the fuck out of the car, grab the notes, dive the fuck out of the car, and just run to my getaway vehicle.
All right.
Hal, she said she was getting her own car, right?
Yeah, that's what's her plan. This damn thing needs to go.
So yeah, Brash, the last eyes that you have, you're looking deep into your wife's eyes, but then you notice something strange. There's something vicious in her eyes that you don't remember your wife having, and she brings up the stiletto to your neck and just you're fading into unconsciousness, not only from sleep but also from the lack of blood as blood pours out all over your chest, and you slump down to the ground as you get pushed out of the car before all the animals get in, and I guess so you're in the car, you shut the door and you drive off.
If the animals are not in the car, then yeah.
So,
in that case, yeah. Oh.
So can you give me a drive check, please?
Fuck. Do I have
Let's see if you actually have the skill.
I don't have driving. Can I roll it anyway?
Yes.
Can't even start the car.
But it'll be just a basic thing. Okay.
Probably stall it once.
You do it so smooth as you pull off and turn, and the body slumps out, and the car door just like rocks back and forth and slams shut.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
The Alfie starts howling, and like he stamps his 2 back feet into the ground, and these metal spikes go and stamp into the ground, and a big gun unfolds on the back of his thing, and he just like a big bolt of lightning just like courses up the gun and just like shoots out. But your driving skill and the fact that he rolled a 1, he just hits like a fucking like the ground, and it like bursts open as it hits a water main, and hiding your escape as you drive away.
Yeah, I'm just like, Jesus fucking.
And all we hear is like the sound of like a very anguished howl of a wolf just like howling into the night as you both drive off.
As the scene sort of blends with a picture of Snuggles going, no!
Yeah.
And then it gets to the part where he's like, to Mike, night. Or I drop my mic.
And a
tonight.
tiny little minigun just goes, and then goes back in. You don't see it. Because she's been experimenting too.
Yeah. And yeah, so we get the final scene of like the howl being drowned out by the sound of like 15,000-20,000 people cheering in unison, like for they're like low down, and you're just like bowing or whatever. We get a montage of Go Gorilla being pushed into the back of like a helicopter, like a really reinforced helicopter, as Mr. Smiles with his yellow like Daft Punk like helmet has a really happy ASCII face printed on the front. He's like patting Hal on the shoulder, and he's like,
"This is it. We're done now. I won't need to come after your kneecaps in a month's time, so good job."
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Told you I'd pay you back.
Yeah. The final scene is...
I turn to Hal as he gets into the truck. Hal, you ever made out in gorilla poop?
Oh.
Yank him into the back.
Try anything once.
So the final scene is of Astrid with her new face. What would you say your face is on the final scene of this show?
Probably some sort of like generic blonde.
Generic blonde, yeah. So there's what's his fucking what's Typical's character's name again? I forget.
Einar,
yeah. So Einar and Michael Knight and you are sitting in a room, and Michael Knight throws down the paper onto the desk, and it says, Michael Knight wins by a landslide. And then like down in the bottom, it's got like a column on like former mayor, will be prosecuted and sent to jail for his crimes and all that sort of stuff. And Michael Knight is, you're all cheering, like I don't know, a whiskey or something like that, as the camera zooms out of Arasaka and off into the distance of Nightcity proper, and then the final credits roll right there.
And then as the credits are rolling, Monsanto Jojo blows up.
Yeah, the final, like after the credits are completely done, like we just get like a scene of like tick, 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 ding, and it's just like
a dumb security guard going, "What's this?"
Yeah, and then it, like
oh, and then like the red Talon marks just start spreading across TUEs.
Yeah. No, that's been taken care of. So
okay.
But yeah, like Monsanto Jojo blows up, and yeah, that's Nightcity season 2, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got it.
I can't believe we didn't get murdered by an angry gorilla.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Seriously,
Impressive.
Impressive.
I want you to know, Henley, I really wanted to fight that gorilla.
I bet you did. It would have kicked your ass.
Yeah.
You would have like started shooting at it. It just would have just went.
I played the Surge.
And bitch slapped you across the fucking highway. Like, yeah.
No, it would have taken forever because we would have to roll out 1,000 attacks against you.
Yeah, it would have taken a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed the final curtain call of Night City, at least for now. At least for now. You know, that's not. Maybe we'll get a side story of Go Gorilla fighting, someone or something like that. But you know, Go Gorilla and
Godzilla. Gotta fight Godzilla.
Yeah, see, Night City isn't done yet. We're just gonna take a break from it. You know, like I still have plenty more stories to tell in Cyberpunk, and you know, it'll definitely be back. But what did everyone think of the final curtain call of this thing? Did everyone have fun? Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I had a whiz of a time.
Jesus.
I got to do an awful Russian accent.
The jokes got a little cheesy.
It wasn't that bad. It was probably better than my really bad Russian accent. I actually speak the language, so.
I think this episode was really good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a bit cheesy though.
Yeah, it was a bit cheesy. There's something to be said about like sticking to a joke for the entire session. So.
Gotta commit. You gotta commit to that kind of idiocy. Like, because if you break off too early, it's just idiocy. If you stick to it, if you complete it till the end, it's a real proper cheese joke.
Yeah. So that was the final episode, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Let's do some shout outs though. Let's start off with Tessica. How you doing? Did I get it right or wrong? I mean,
you're close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
Doesn't notice.
It's totally fine, seriously. I never realized how difficult that would be for people to say. I was like, it's
especially
simple.
Australians. I struggle with it.
It's not your fault, I promise. But no, I stream every day. I'm super into Destiny, and cats. Which are doing very weird things right now, as usual. Sometimes you'll see me doing this over my face because there's cat hair everywhere. I stream with the heart rate monitor, and I will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. ish Eastern with some Destiny.
Nice.
Yeah, this has been fun. I love Cyberpunk. I really, really do. I hope that it comes back in an earlier time slot someday.
Maybe, definitely. I'll consider moving it up to another slot. It depends who wants to play. You know, like we'll have the option to put it into different time slots now. So it's probably going to happen. Peachy Pixel 8. Let's talk about you for a sec.
Yo, that was fun. It's kind of fun to do some shit that didn't actually matter just to be funny, because I like doing that when I roleplay. If you like that kind of roleplay, tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT on Brad Woto's channel, we're playing some Apocalypse World, which is also fucking weird. It's post-apocalyptic weirdness. So kind of like what we do here. Except it's not Night City. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. I'm going to play either Alien Isolation or The Surge. Maybe I'll keep the Surge stuff offline because I cannot stop playing it. Or maybe we'll do both. Or maybe I'll do a straw poll. Spoilers, I won't do a straw poll. Because it's always like joint. There's always two winners. It's ridiculous. Never doing a straw poll. Straw poll is broken. Nerf ban this filth. Thanks for watching.
Nice. And Fuzzy Freaks, let's talk about you. You've been here with 1.5 seasons, I guess.
Damn, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. But yeah, hi, I'm Fuzzy. I do fuzzy things over on twitch.tv/Fuzzy Freaks. And yeah, I'm currently playing Thief, which is pretty fucking brilliant. And yeah, tonight's episode was pretty fucking epic. I got to be a Russian. A terrifying Russian lady, and I got to kill somebody again, which is always fun. I like doing the Black Widow thing.
Yeah, no, it's good. God, man. Both, I guess, Floof. Let's talk to you before I do my spiel, I guess. So.
Hello, everyone. I am Floof Knight. I'm also currently playing through the Surge. On the weekends, I do model builds. Last weekend was canceled due to family emergency, but this weekend I don't have any plans for family emergencies. I'll be doing my first master grade Gundam build on stream. I really liked playing Hal. Just how when we first created him and how we rolled him up, just everything fit perfectly. For those who might have remembered her, I didn't forget about Rally. She just kind of like, she's a free spirit. She kind of went off on her own. But she was still there in the back of my mind. Yeah, I really love how I love Die Party. I love Cyberpunk. And you guys will see less of my face now because I'm one night less. But
One night
my
less.
face will still be here.
Yeah.
I'll still be here on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also, lots of fun. Yeah, thank you everyone. It's been a pleasure.
And finally, the man that's been here since the very beginning of Nightcity, excluding the stuff I did for my addiction and whatnot, Mr. Chip. He puts a chip in it. What up, sir?
Hey, it's Chip in it. I don't really do much on the internet except for show up on my friends' streams whenever they want me to have me. I might show up on another one of Henley's, not sure yet. But it's been an absolute pleasure. I've loved working in the system, doing semi-helpful stuff for Henley. Like if you've seen the Roll20 page layout, I helped redesign that to fit the Die Party standards, as well as work out a bunch of the hinks and kinks in the actual gameplay system to make it more palatable to you guys. So if you guys have enjoyed that, me and Henley did a lot of work to try and get it to be where it is today. And it's been an absolute load of fun.
Don't believe me? Try read the manual. Yeah.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. So, hey guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the final of Die Party Nightcity Season 2. We do have plans to bring it back at a later date, but what's going to be replacing this is going to be pretty interesting as well. We're going to be doing a World of Darkness campaign, which you can go and actually have a vote for what we're actually going to be playing. The votes are pretty. They've been going for a while now, but you know, we'll have a decision by probably middle of this week as to what system we're going to be playing. Because if you're a sub or a Patreon or just a watcher of the stream, you'll get an opportunity to vote for every single one of those things you participate in. It's going to be really, really good. So Fuzzy and Tess here are going to, and Peachy, I guess, as well, are going to be participating in Season 2 of Die Party Gambit, which is a Star Wars game. That'll be live. The first episode for that, for character creation, will be live on June 9th. So make sure you come check that out. That's at 9 a.m. PST, which is a EU-friendly game, but definitely going to be good. They're going to be playing Jedi just after the Order 66, trying to hide themselves from the Empire and everyone. It's going to be good.
Your new empire?
Your new empire. Yes, exactly. And yeah, guys, follow, subscribe, get access to emotions that you can use all over the internet.
Wait, it's that easy to get emotions?
It's that easy to get
Damn,
emotions.
I wish I'd known that.
I've been dead inside for years and I can just get emotions like that.
It's true.
Oh,
it's true. Check out the schedule,
Should we have
!! schedule, if you
Sci-Fi?
want to find out more about the Die Party stuff that we have going on along with the rest of my schedule. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, canned cheese is not cheese. Good night.
Especially if it's extra sharp.
Oy, oy.